Hello everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's Watchalong time, Liverpool versus Napoli. We'll be kicking off in 14 and a half minutes time, give or take. Listen, the likelihood is Liverpool are going to end this group second place, but you just never know. Liverpool basically need to win this game by 4 goals. Although there's a permutation where they could win by 3 goals, Errol, but it basically
it's to be like
5-2 or 6-3 because because there's no such thing as away goals anymore. There was some talk that it's basically because Napoli beat us 4-1, we have to better that because they've got a better goal difference than us, and because of better goal difference and goals scored and all that. So basically, Liverpool need to win 4-0. 5-1, 6-2, or like I say, we'll cross all that bridge when we get to it. Basically, it's looking unlikely. But listen, we are here for the game no matter what anyway. So, yeah, just to run through the Liverpool 11, then Jurgen's gone pretty strong with his team. He's got Alisson in goal, he's got Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Kostas Tsimikas as his back 4. We think a midfield 3 of Fabinho, Thiago, and James Milner. Mo Salah on the right, Curtis Jones on the left, and Bobby Firmino up front. If anyone joined us for the Team News Reaction show, we didn't have the Napoli team then, we do have it now. It's Mere in goal, it's Di Lorenzo, it's Ostergaard, it's Menage, it's Oliveira, it's Anguissa, Lobotka and Dombele, it's Politano, Osimhen up front, and a good old Kvaratskhelia, or Caravardone as they like to call him, who was brilliant in the first game.
That was good. That was good pronunciation. I didn't have a clue when I was reading his name out before.
Kvaratskhelia. Cavaradonna they call him. He's been absolutely brilliant. Napoli are probably the most informed team in Europe. They're flying in Italy, they're flying in the Champions League as well. So yeah, it's a tough game for Liverpool. And to be fair, I thought Napoli, considering they've got a big game of the weekend, they've gone pretty strong as well. But that's where we are right now. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining us. And yeah, Errol, it just feels like this is a game where we can just relax and just watch the Reds. It's less stressful.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be embarrassing. I say I'm welcoming these Champions League games, so I want us to go as far as we possibly can. But it's been a welcome distraction. Our home force has been fucking woeful, mate. So to get these type of games in now again, where low stakes. We know that we've navigated, you mentioned it in the team news, you earn your right to be able to do what the fuck you want in match day 6. We've done that. Probably one of the few positives we can actually spin on this season as it stands.
Our Champions League form.
Yeah, well, not necessarily the Champions League form, just the fact that the objective from the outset,
get out of the group,
and do it in as few games as possible with the game to spare being the option. And we've not hit many of our objectives so far this season, but that's one that we have done. So I'm gonna take the positive from that and just be a realist and just be able to enjoy the game for what it is. Yep. I'm not expecting this Liverpool side to be vintage, to roll back the years, to go on and score 3-4 goals against this Napoli side tonight. I'm not expecting that, but I just don't want us to get embarrassed.
Yeah,
I want us to put in a really good.
Yeah, we owe these one a little bit, don't we? Yeah. Because they pulled our pants down really, and they pulled us for what it was worth. Again, and we'll soon find out formation wise, because there's a possibility that given the players selected, it could be the diamond, but it looks more like a 4-3-3. Is this Jurgen perhaps because he's starting to get players back, and also the fact that he's lost a couple of forwards in recent weeks, maybe, and the fact that midfielders are starting to get back fit. So if you think about it now, he's got available from the weekend. Obviously, Keita and Knox can't play this game, but they are fit, just not registered. He has got Fabinho, Thiago, Milner, Elliott, Chamberlain, Naby Keita, and in theory, if Jordan Henderson's a precaution, Jordan Henderson, he's got all his midfield options. Harvey Elliott. Is this a case where he might be thinking of getting himself back to 4-3-3 because we haven't got the 4 forwards anymore because Jota and Diaz are out? Do you think this formation is his first step of going back again? Because it could well be. Because
maybe I didn't think of it like that, to be honest.
Because if he was going to stick with the diamond, my thinking is if he's going to use the diamond against Spurs, why would he change it for just this one game? That wouldn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of it like that, but there could be something in it. I don't like the diamond. I mean,
I'm with you.
I
don't think Fabinho's playing well for us to play diamond.
No, absolutely. And I think the best that we've looked all season is when we've played the 4-2-3-1, but we don't have. It's not that we don't have it's just that to get all those players on the pitch, it leaves us nothing on the bench, and then we're running the risk that if one of them get injured, then we're back to square one all over again. So I don't think we're in the best place to be able to play that. I think you might be right. The 4-3-3 is something that all those midfielders have been ingrained in and kind of programmed to be able to play week in, week out, provided that their bodies can endure it. The fact that we've been able to get them back, it might be, you know what, we've got the personnel in midfield now to rotate. There's only a few games that we've got to push to get from this game to, you know, the World Cup, 5 games in total. Let's just try and get back to what we do from a midfield perspective. Hopefully it enables us to play the high line. Hopefully we've got enough bodies in place to cover the areas when Trent moves forward. Our left-hand side seems to be a little bit more defensively stable anyway. So you'd think he might just be putting a little bit of trust and a bit of faith that his midfielders will be able to kind of rediscover a little bit of form. But again, based on the evidence that I've seen so far this season, we're clutching at straws and we're expecting a lot from Liverpool. I think I said it before, this Liverpool team needs to be almost better than perfect tonight if we're gonna go on and actually top up the group. Absolutely,
we'll see how it all pans out later on. Yeah, it's in terms of getting players back in. Then I think it's weird because like Curtis Jones is a lightning rod for criticism recently. I think it's unfair. I don't think he's played well, but I think Liverpool have had bigger problems than Curtis Jones' cameo appearances. I know he starts a couple of games well, but I think he's been really, really, you know, he got through into that Nottingham Forest game a couple of hours before kickoff because Thiago went down. He's come off the bench in midweek. The weekend against Leeds, and I actually thought he looked all right at the start, but he wasn't great for the goal at the end. Neither were like a few other players. I don't know if he's a left winger. I actually think the biggest issue we've got with Curtis Jones, we don't know if he's at the level yet because he hasn't consistently proven he has. But what he hasn't had is a chance to have a go at position. He's left wing, he's centre mid, he's left of a midfield 3. I just don't think of all the positions he's played, is left wing in a 3 really him. I would have thought Fabio Carvalho is more suited to that role, but yeah, Curtis seems to be ahead of Fabio in the pecking order so far.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a bit of a head scratcher for me, if I'm honest with you, mate, because I think there's a player in there where he fits in this current Liverpool team and setup and system. I can only really think of that left side of that midfield as his best option. But obviously when you've got the likes of Thiago fit and firing, he's always going to be the first pick for that position. So then it's where else do you fit Curtis in? The one thing about the diamond option for this evening was you would likely to see Curtis in a more of a 10 role, and that in itself kind of did excite me. I just wanted to see, you know, can you pick a lock? Can you make those runs? Can you be that extra man in the box? I like the idea of that. The idea of him being on that left hand side. I just feel like he's going to be doing a lot of defensive work. I don't think he's going to have much influence and impact on that left-hand side for us. He doesn't really have the pace. I don't know if he can be direct enough. I don't know if he can be decisive enough. We're asking a lot for him to draw out of his actual toolkit, if at all he's got it. So I'm a little bit apprehensive of him being on that left-hand side for us. He hasn't really got Foden-like abilities.
Why do you think he is above Carvalho and Klopp's mind then? Because
games played up until this point in the season. I think that's the only thing I can rule it down.
But even then, Fabio has been. When Curtis was out, Fabio was playing, and I thought he did all right.
Yeah.
Is this sort of?
That's what I'm saying. I think Fabio's probably played more games than Klopp would have liked. So
he's trying to look after him.
Okay. Yeah. And obviously Curtis is a player that hasn't played as many games. Probably needs the game time. Can't be kind of shoehorned into the midfield. So as a default, we'll put you in. We'll put you in that forward line. And as I say, look, I want him to prove to us that he can be an option. He can be, but again, it's where does he prove that he's an option for us? Because if he has 3 or 4 good games in midfield, you'd want him to be in midfield. If he ended up having 3 or 4 good games on the wing, you're thinking, is he going to be a winger? You don't really know. He's not really, like when Trent came in and nailed down that right back, it was like, you weren't there, but you've been asked to do a job there. You weren't naturally a right back, but you've been asked to do a job at right back, and you've come in and made that your own. Kurt needs to find that level of form to be able to say, and don't get, mate, let's have it straight. No one in this midfield so far this season has been up to the standard consistently enough. No one's put 3 or 4 games in. So if you can show that you can be up to the level in a particular area or a particular position for this Liverpool squad right now, we're desperate for someone to do it. I would welcome a new face or a new lad turning around and saying, yeah, consider me week in, week out. I'm going to be fit and available, but I'm also going to bring you the quality that you need to make a difference. I'd welcome it, but at the moment he's just probably under-delivered for me.
No, but yeah, I think it's under. I had a conversation with Paul about this because Paul sees more in him than I see in him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's got the game yet. Some people have. I don't think there are people. I'm looking at the chat now. There are people just completely writing him off. I don't think we're there yet because he hasn't played enough. And again, that's another part of this problem. But what I would say is that when he has, I don't think you can remember the Curtis Jones game. You remember the goal in the derby. That's what Curtis Jones' moment is at the moment in time. But that's about it. He's never ever really done. Again, who knows tonight? My worry is for him again here is that he's playing a position that he's just never going to keep. And he'll know that.
Yeah.
There's no way that's because when Luis Diaz plays there, Diogo Jota plays there. And I bet you this weekend, if we start a forward three, it's Darwin Núñez plays there. You know, so that's what he's got going for him. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. The other one, of course, is Mo Salah with chasing this Champions. He's probably not going to win the Premier League Golden Boot. You know, I mean, I suppose Erling Haaland depends how bad the injuries are and where we're going to be with him. But Mo Salah will have his eyes at least on the Champions League Golden Boot. He's in banging form. He'll be right up for this one.
Salah, yeah, you know, that hat the other day as well will probably have kind of spared him on to think, yeah, I could get something out of this, but being able to go on to get the Golden Boot is kind of requiring Liverpool to go deep into the competition.
Yep.
At this moment in time, like I say, I'm happy that it's a bit of a distraction because there's nothing on the line for us, really. I know you can say we can finish top, but I don't particularly think that's realistic for us tonight. Mate, I'd be fucking jumping up and down.
Let's have a little go.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd be jumping up and down if he did. But I think, Salah in particular, he'll still want to make sure that he has a strong campaign regardless.
Absolutely right. Then we're about just less than 3 minutes away from kick-off. Both teams are out on the Anfield pitches. The Champions League anthem blares around Anfield. We're going to take a very quick break. Right afterwards, we'll be here for the entire watch-along of Liverpool versus Napoli. While we're on break, let us know in the live chat right now where you're watching, what time it is, and of course your score predictions as well for the game. So yeah, where you are, what time is it, and what score you think this game is going to be. We'll be back after these quick messages. See you in a second. Hey guys, the new season is upon us, and over on redmenplus.com we've got you covered in every single way. We've got the Final Word show, we've got Journo Insight with Neil Jones, we've got Opposition Previews, we've got the Stat Show with Chris Pajak, we've got the Club Legends show, and tons more. All of this content is available in video and podcast forms. So if you want even more amazing Liverpool content in your lives, head on over to redmenplus.com and sign up from as little as £5 a month. I promise you won't regret it. The content's amazing. You're going to have a ball. So go ahead on over to redmenplus.com and sign up now. Yeah, welcome back, redmenplus.com. Some amazing content, some amazing stuff going on over there on Redmen Plus. So if you want to get involved, head on over there and subscribe. You get some brilliant shows, both as videos and as podcasts as well, including tonight's Instant Match Reaction that me and Errol will record, well, like the show says, pretty much after the game. We've also been dropping a couple of hints for our latest docu-series. My Liverpool debut will be streaming at some point in the near future, so if you want to get involved with that as well, yeah, redmenplus.com. Before the break, Errol, I asked the people where they are, what time it is, maybe a few score predictions as well. You want to read a few of them out? Yeah,
we've got Raphael, he says it's 3 p.m. in Peru. Peru sounds nice. I reckon they're probably having a much better time with the weather than what we are right now.
Miserable, yeah.
It's miserable. We've got Sean as well, Toronto, 4 p.m. with a 3-1 Liverpool win. HenXD says 4 a.m. in the Philippines. That's some dedication. That,
Shout out.
Yeah, big up you for watching that early. We've also got Amsterdam. It's 2 minutes to 9. It's 3-2. I don't know who he says it's going to be for. Just says it's 3-2, but he's doing his essay right now. And that's Midjoji.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we've got a couple of other people saying, Dickie Red says Melbourne 7-ish. Again, that sounds like an early start, that as well. Yeah, more people flying in from Toronto and Vancouver. Nepal, 1:45 a.m, 3-1 for the Reds. Yeah, we've got people there in Nairobi, in Kenya, it's 11 p.m, and Calgary, 2 p.m. So we've got people all over the globe tuning in.
Shout out to you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the watch along. Yeah, do us a favour. Click like on the stream now, all you wonderful people. Click likes on the stream. It does help us out. Cannot wait to go through this one with you. What should be a relatively stress-free game. Could go horribly wrong. Could go horribly right. We'll find out together. It looks like Napoli are going to be taking the kickoff very shortly against the Cop for this first half. So yeah, let's see how this one goes. We are underway at Anfield.
Let's get it, boys. Come on.
Bit of a layer late to get going.
Yes.
As Napoli just keep the ball to back, knock it around.
What are you expecting from this Napoli side, Steve?
They're brilliant. They are brilliant. They're full of pace, they're full of goals, they're tenacious. They've got everything covered at the moment. They're hard to beat, but they're exciting as well. Like they're so direct. I like watching them, just not against us. I think they're absolutely fantastic.
For me, it'll be interesting to see how they do against other better sides. I know we've probably not faced them at the peak of our powers this season, but it'd be interesting to see how they do against, because they blew away Ajax, they blew away Rangers. Do you know what I mean? They dispatched of us pretty comprehensively as well. Credit to them. I'd like to see them against a Bayern, a PSG. It'd be interesting to see them against.
Well, let's get them in second place in the table so they can do just that.
Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying they've got a big game against Atalanta at the weekend.
Yeah,
that's what next up for them.
First versus second.
We'll find out how that one goes. We've actually got a game. Let's have a little look where am I in terms of the table. There's Napoli down the left-hand side.
Trent's already been done there.
Kvaratskhelia again, going to go for the cross-field ball.
He does it so well, the execution.
Yeah,
bad touch there from whoever was on.
Up against Napoli,
21.
going to cross in. They've gone down the line. It's a good ball. Alisson's going to come out here. I think a couple of players have slipped already. The Liverpool might have got away with an early booking there. Very, very early on. Even the halfway anyway. Alisson rolls it out in there to Liverpool try and form a counter-attack with Kurt Jones down the left.
Jones, it does look like he's going to be on that left.
It very much is a 4-3-3 this, isn't it? Tries to play Firmino and it's straight behind him. Not a good start for Kurt. He was done well to win it back.
Keep going, lads. That's nice. Unlucky.
Both Costas and
That's the one thing that's got to kind of fall for us, the look of the drop of the ball and winning those second balls. That's going to be massive.
There's Curtis again down that left-hand side. Again, he's dispossessed, but Costas comes over.
Again.
Is that their ball or ours for the throw-in? Liverpool throw-in. I'm not sure that was the right decision. Politano didn't think it was, but anyway, Costas takes the throw to Thiago, and then Liverpool are going backwards at the moment in time. But yeah, it's one of those, I think, for Napoli, going back to your conversation earlier, is that they have been so impressive. You wonder from them, they're thinking, I hope you haven't peaked too early. You know, from a Liverpool point of view, you're hoping they haven't. This is a bit of a coming down party, but as Mo Salah looks to get on the action, back to Alexander-Arnold, back to Mo Salah. They press really well, Napoli as well, and they're doing that to Liverpool now. Trent plays a nice ball to Milner. Well. Milner's got some time and space to put his head up.
Box. You've got bodies in the box. Let's get the ball into the box.
There it goes. Ball is in. First clearance by Napoli. He took a while there, didn't he? And there's Big Ibu on the foot race. He's been nudged in the back.
Man, like Ibu, you know.
Good to see the big fella back.
My Super Saiyan there in the back. We love all of that.
Big fan of Big Ibu, can I say?
Oh yeah, I love him.
I think a lot of people will be glad to have him back in the fold, that's for sure.
Let's just hope we can keep him fit.
I'll keep an eye out, by the way, on other Champions League scores, as well as Thiago fouls and Ndombele in the middle of the park. Yeah.
91, eh? I don't see many players with the shirt number 91.
I've got my eye on the scores here and all that kind of stuff as it stands. Excuse me. Porto beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 and Leverkusen drew with Bruges. I think that meant, so Porto topped that group, Bruges second, Leverkusen get Europa League, and Atletico Madrid get diddly squat.
Nothing.
No to nada.
Dumped out completely.
Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen, that is, as well.
Yeah. Hitchin Baz says 500 likes before 10 minutes or they'll score first. Let's get them in, guys and girls. Come on.
Where are we up to on the likes? Alisson has the ball at his feet. He plays back
to 367.
Nice by Van Dijk.
Let's pump up those likes, ladies.
Come on. Get those likes up as Liverpool on the counter with Milner out to Tsimikas. Slightly behind him, but Liverpool still maintain possession. Thiago screaming for the ball. He's not going to get it. Millie is instead. Milner's propping up everywhere at the moment, isn't he? He's been left wing, right wing, centre mid. As Jones finds Thiago and Liverpool just knocking the ball around.
Fabinho.
Nice ball out wide to Alexander-Arnold. Trent's going to cut in. I thought he was going to try and cross it with his left, didn't. Plays a nice ball into Salah. Salah on the turn. Can he get a shot away? No! He's going to try and find Curtis. Curtis! Chips it, oh, just over. He did really well.
A shot away there.
The goalie looked favourite to get that one, and last minute Curtis just nipped in, but just a little bit too much on it from a very narrow angle, but it was good footy, Errol.
Yeah, it was difficult for him there. Trent does really well. It's a great touch by Salah to take it away from the defender, gets himself a yard. Curtis is well on side. Yeah, the keeper's well favourite for that, and then just
tries to think it over.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the goalie doesn't get that. I wonder why he almost goes out. Yeah, it's strange.
He almost shits the bed, the keeper.
Yeah, it was a very difficult one for Jones though. Liverpool on the attack again. Just Salah can't quite get to it.
Liverpool
been a bright
started
start.
The better team so
Absolutely.
far. Napoli started a little bit slow, but we know that they can.
Fab just smashed someone early doors. 5 minutes in. He's gonna get away with that one.
I think so.
Looks like he has, yeah.
Looks like he has. That's 2 tackles though in 5 minutes. That's a late one, that.
It's a very late one. I'm surprised he hasn't been booked for that one. It was on. I think it was on the Boca, was it? Either way, yeah, it wasn't a great one from Fab. He's got away with it. But here come Napoli on the attack. Although Anguissa has been forced backwards. Yeah, they've got their midfield numbers on 91, 68 and 99. And if I said that to you beforehand, you'd be thinking, oh, they're playing the kids. No, that's just their squad numbers. Kvaratskhelia as well, he's 77. They love a good high number in Napoli. 55 for the centre-back at the moment. Like, they love all the
What would
high
be your
numbers.
high number?
What would yours be? Horse 69 would be funny. 60, there's no way that anyone prints that off. Do you think that is a joke? Napoli on the attack then. Ball down the right back inside. Liverpool got some defending to do. Fabinho sniffed it out. That's the Fabinho of old that you like to see. He read it. Yeah, he definitely did.
Really well.
He's done really well there, Fab. And
engaging in the box as well. That's something we've hardly seen enough of.
Napoli on the it hasn't a way
challenge ball. Fabinho does well again. That's 2.
Oh, Salah with a risky layoff.
Trent
just got away with it. Salah got away with one there. He tried to play it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia was there, but just couldn't quite nip in. Trent just about did his job. But we said Liverpool started well, but Napoli having a good couple of moments here. I like Kvaratskhelia, you know, if that's how you say it. Kvaratskhelia, yeah. Cavaradonna. I think they call him Cavaradonna. I think that's
Cavaradonna.
It. Yeah, the king of Naples.
So he's young as well, isn't he?
He's brilliant. He's so good. Yeah, he is, yeah. Good kid. I thought he was excellent in that first game. I thought that.
Where is he from? Is it from like?
I thought
Serbia.
Yeah, I thought Napoli were brilliant in that first game. We'll come back to it because Bobby Firmino is going to try and play it in. He's Georgian, by the way.
George, yeah, I knew it was like a pop-up.
Oh, nice turn by Mo Salah. Can he play the ball in? He has. To Simicast. He's done well to find Thiago.
Yeah, he just
got a little bit behind him.
Yeah, he's in
nice play by Thiago though. Foul, referee! He's going to play carry on. He's going to carry on ball in.
Oh, just go straight to the keeper.
Costas got up after being fouled, crossed it in, but it went straight to the goalie. I think Liverpool would have preferred the free kick. Yeah, he is Georgian. I think Liverpool would have preferred the free kick, if truth be told. Well, Costas was very honest.
500 likes, thank you very much for that first little milestone. Let's crank them up to 1,000 though, guys, and then Liverpool get the win.
Keep it coming. As Barcelona have gone 1-0 up in their game, if anyone cares about that stuff as well.
Anyway, aren't they? They're in the Europa-bound Barca.
Yeah.
Oh, Trent.
Here he goes again. Kvaratskhelia absolutely left for dead. Up against Ibu Konate. He's paced the bin. He goes down. Ref says get up. He clashed with Konate. He's fuming there, is the winger. He's asking for something. The referee was right on top of it. I wonder if VAR is going to have a little look at that, or are we going to just crack on with it? I don't know. The official just gives it the get up. He's saying there was a push in me back. Let's have a little look at this one.
I think it's stride for stride.
Nah, nothing on that. He kind of leans in. That isn't a penalty. There's no way that's a penalty. Ibu's just too strong for him, look. It's shoulder to shoulder.
It's not though.
There's a bit of an arm in the back.
When you get blindsided like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't complaining. But I don't be careful. We can't do 3 of them in a game because the ref will give a pen at one point.
I don't think that's a penalty. But Liverpool got done for by pace. Here he goes again. Sen knows he's in for the game today. He's got Fabinho over there to help, and James Milner. Long shot just goes harmlessly wide. He's a good player, isn't he? Yeah, Charlie says he's dangerous. He terrifies me when he gets the ball. He has got that about him. He really has.
Luciano
Spalletti. Yeah, I don't think he's ever beat Liverpool. I think I saw before that. Away. Yeah. He beat Battles the other day. Liverpool play a long ball out, but Napoli win it straight away. They're having a good little spell of it so far.
Yeah, it seems a bit more even now. Both teams seeing plenty of the ball. It's Liverpool's turn to defend and play without the ball for a little bit.
Yeah, so let's have a little song. Who do we want? Let's give Mo Salah this song. Kieran, thanks very much for the members chat. Ste and Errol, the dream team, hope you're well. Are you well?
I'm alright, yeah. Surviving, hanging in there.
All good. Yeah, he mentioned in the Discord as well, Elon Musk's going to start charging me for my blue tick on Twitter.
Pissed.
I'm not paying that. Unless I can expense it on the business, that'll be going.
Did you do Halloween?
I didn't, my kids did.
Yeah, what did they dress up as?
Lucas was a dragon, Jessica was like a cat.
Love that.
Got some good sweets as well.
Yeah.
Got some bad sweets. Got some good sweets.
I seen someone wrapping up, what are they called? A bean sprouts in Ferrero Rocher. I thought that was a brilliant idea for trick or treat.
Yeah, I'd be fuming if someone done that to my kids though. It's all right for old. But you know what, we had loads of kids knocking, they were just kids with no costumes, like 15, 16 years old.
Nah, you just had them to leg it.
Yeah, I wasn't having that one. I was scared of making me out, so. It was Costa Simicas on the left, back to Kurt Jones. Liverpool just trying to keep hold of the ball for a little bit now, which is probably not the worst idea. Napoli are very deep, because I think they go deep and then look to break where they can. But they press when you get into their final third, that's when they go, and that's what he's just done as Liverpool play through the lines.
James
Milner's got time.
A lot of the ball.
He's everywhere, which I'm not sure he needs to be.
Yeah,
sometimes he does this sometimes, he kind of like, he always pops up in weird areas.
He plays his own game, Milner.
Yeah. Samantha asked for Virgil's song.
Go on,
we'll come back to that in a minute, because the ball's broke for Curtis Jones on the left. He must be offside.
Yeah, they have.
And he is, so yeah, there's Virgil's song for you, Samantha.
Davis Beck dressed up as a vampire for Halloween. He dressed up as Suarez.
Did you do anything?
No, not for Halloween, but our work made us all dress up. I didn't even think I had anything to dress up as, but I was working from home, so I ended up finding my Deadpool outfit. So I rocked up on a Teams meeting just dressed
with the hat on?
No, the full
everything
the full
about
suit,
it.
yeah.
Nice. How do you have a Deadpool outfit?
Do
we need to ask this, or is it?
Yeah, no, it's appropriate. Like me and my cousin, he had a birthday bash and done. Is it the Otley Run?
Yeah.
We all did it in Leeds a couple of years ago.
Virgil finds out a lovely ball to Mo Salah.
In fancy dress, so that's why it's just been lying around, but I forgot about it.
Box it off there as Mo Salah comes on the attack, ball into the box, goes up.
Rather than
let it go out. Oh, Firmino kept it in. Why? Why did Bobby do that? It was just going for a corner, and for some reason Roberto Firmino, I don't know what he was trying to do.
It was a strange decision. That.
Yeah, it just looked like it was going to go for a corner. Bobby tried to do something mad with it, and in the end, kicks out for a goal kick. It was a nice ball by Virgil, good idea from Salah around the corner. Does well to fire it into the box. Not much was on. Why is Bobby trying to keep that in? What's he trying to do? Is he trying to find Jones?
He's never going to be able to get the control on that ball.
Yeah, he needed to let that go out for a corner, but he didn't. I saw someone gives our kids those red licorice like pencils, but like they were out of a packet, so they wasn't having no wrap. They just opened the packet. I was like, they can't be eating them. If it isn't in a wrap, you're not eating it, are you?
Yeah.
So they got binned, but they got some good ones as well. They got loads of Haribo, some fizzy ones that they don't really like, so they went straight to Dad.
Good stuff.
Boxed that one off.
Yeah, our baby was a pumpkin.
Oh, bless me, a little one. Right then, Liverpool with a throw in 13 minutes gone. Costa Simicas gives it to Fab. A little bit of a battle over there with, I think that was Anguissa, was it? Firmino wins it, but he's forced backwards to Van Dijk. Plays a strange ball. Can he get there? He can. It's a poor ball by Van Dijk.
I know he had loads of time. He was telling him where he wanted it.
Yeah, it was a hard decision, and in the end, Kanate just gives it straight away, and it's back with the Napoli goalie. Although his clearance goes very uppity. But Napoli have done well to win it back. No. Van Dijk smashes into Osman, but ref says play on. Good feet there, but Milner wins it. Nice, but Milner battling. Bobby on the turn. Nice turn. Yeah, Liverpool look up for this one, to be fair to them, with Mohamed Salah.
Started better than a lot of games. Mark Cooper with a really feels like a strange question. He's asking when was the last time we scored from a corner. We always seem to find a defender. I think our set pieces have been one of our...
That's the only thing we've done
good things so far this season.
Another goal against Leeds came second phase of a corner, if that kind of counts. But anyway, yeah, 14 minutes gone and not a lot of goal mouth action, I think it's fair to say, in this one.
Matthew's asking, what do you make of the lads playing tonight so far? So far,
been
so
alright.
Yeah, they haven't done anything wrong yet. They haven't really put a foot wrong. Apart from Bobby. I say Bobby's probably the only one, but again, you can fucking forgive him for that.
Kanzi flexes wrote to Kitchen Halloween, who's the scariest Liverpool player, past or present. He says Souness or Tommy Smith. I can't remember them, unfortunately, they're before my time. Of the modern era, like Liverpool, Hardman.
Mascherano just seems scary though. He just looks like a
like
scary
a little terrier. Like Liverpool don't really have, like, there's no such thing as like hard men in footy anymore. Luis Suarez was pretty scary, like biting people maybe.
Intense, yeah, he's just an intense character. But Liverpool, ooh,
nice turn,
really good turn.
It's Lobotka with a nice turn, and here come Napoli on the attack down there left.
That's where they're going to just keep channeling.
Absolutely, yeah, they go again.
Just
ball comes into the box, Ibu nods it away. Has it gone out for a corner? No, Trent's done well to keep that in. Although you say that someone's their man's down, he's smashed into the boards. Napoli are playing on for the minute. Now it goes out. Is it Kvaratskhelia who's down? Yeah, it is. Yeah. He went sliding into the advertising boards down the hill. He's still down. He's holding his arm, it looks like, his wrist.
Or some shit.
He skips to the byline against Trent, he beats him to it. He goes flying into those boards, doesn't he? I don't think Trent fouls him, let's have a little look in slow motion.
Foul him, like, it's just...
They're just battling for the ball.
He's going to get beef for pace there, isn't he?
He is off balance a little bit, as Van Dijk clears, but yeah, he is... he's holding his wrist as he comes back up.
Yeah. And Diab says it's been a strong start this now, let's go and get that first goal, absolutely. Yeah, Titan says Skrtel and Aga seems scary.
Aga wasn't fucking scary. Skrtel maybe, yeah. As Liverpool defend well again out in their own area, but Trent's just forced to clear high and wide and goes out for the Napoli throw-in. In the group, by the way, Ajax are beating Rangers. I'm not sure if there's anything on that for anyone. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia, I wonder if he's looking at his hand still, but I think he's alright. I think he's going to crack on. Through this one, right? Another song, I think. Bobby can have his song, I like Bobby's song. Let's have a look here. Jimmy Case, terrified, plays as Andrew here again, for the older generation. Neil Ruddock says Neil Ruddock wasn't scary, he was just shit. Ball goes into the box from Napoli, but Liverpool defend well.
I feel like Sacco had a bit of a scary vibe to him at times.
Yeah.
Oh, Liverpool
on the counter with Thiago. Nice ball to Bobby, into Milner. Milner to Salah. Liverpool got men forward of Salah. What's he going to do? He's going to try and cross it. He does. Straight to the goalkeeper. There was no one anywhere near that one. It was an all. It bounced on the 6-yard box, but there was no one there. Bobby was saying to Jones, "You've got to go over." I think he was telling Curtis to try and make a run there. I think. Again,
you've got to go central because look where Bobby ends up there. Bobby's well behind the play.
Someone needs to get central, yeah.
Bobby's going to the near post and he's out of it, he's offside.
Yeah, Curtis needs to make that run.
Needs to occupy that central spot. But again, I don't naturally think that's Curtis's game. I think being able to be a late runner into the box, maybe, but knowing how to operate is like a number 9.
Left hand side forward,
it's just...
It's going to be another free kick. Oliveira's down. Don't know what happened to him. I wasn't really looking. Who hits him now? Let's have a little look. He brings it down. Oh yeah, Millie just wellies him in the fair play. That is a foul. And yeah, he looks alright. He's absolutely fine.
Gihio read that Sacco was a cross between Bambi on ice and an octopus.
At times, I liked him for a while. Jürgen fucking hated him.
Yeah.
I thought he was alright, but he wasn't brilliant. But he was probably the best defender we had at the time.
At the time, yeah.
But yeah, Jürgen fucking hated him.
Oh, good work.
Nice work by Costas. This possession.
And good pass as well.
Liverpool trying to counter again with Jones, but it's a lovely touch by Thiago. He's so good. Liverpool trying to work an angle with
another 2 around him there.
They buzz around, don't they, when they lose the ball, Napoli? In their own half, they fight for it. Liverpool still kept it though with Kanate, looks for Salah, completely underhits it. Although a nice interception by Alexander-Arnold wins Liverpool the ball back, and it's a throw-in for the Reds. Ibu takes it and Liverpool are underway again. Yeah, get the ball to Thiago.
No one's really
Long
tested.
ball over. It's going to go. Liverpool looking to spring Costa Simicast, but straight out of play. 90 minutes gone here. Not much in terms of action so far in this one. Not much happening in Europe as a whole, really. Barca are 1-up and Ajax are 1-up. That's about it. Every other game is still 0-0. Napoli on the attack. Then again, they love going down that left hand side if they can.
Yeah,
Kvaratskhelia up against Alexander-Arnold, beats him and beats Milner, lays it off. Cross to the back post is crap.
You know they're a team that do the homework.
Their best player plays left wing and we struggle down the right. It's a fucking no-brainer, really, isn't it? I think Ndombele went for the big switch. Yeah. Kvaratskhelia goes down again. He's limping again, I don't think he's completely comfortable after that collision with the board. I wonder if Spalletti might just think of getting him off. Would do us a favour maybe if he did. What's the point of risking him kind of thing? Because he isn't looking like he's moving all that freely. Well, we skip past two of our lads like they went there, to be fair. As Liverpool take the throw in and then win another one 10 yards down the line. That's a cost that we'll take yet again. Yeah, let's have a little look in terms of. There's been nothing in terms of goal manufacturing. I haven't seen anything from any goalie really in terms of saves. Kieran says there seems to be more space in midfield than we used to in the past. That's when Thiago's at his best. He definitely is. Give him time and space, and he can be dangerous. You're right, Key. Oh, Bobby Firmino loses out in midfield and then fouls. It's been that type of game. It's been scrappy, hasn't it? Like really, Liverpool have battled well, which is nice to see because sometimes
battling for the ball, but there's not been any real rhythm. So our play anyway. I think Napoli have played the ball forward very quick, and I'm not saying that we haven't played it quick. I just think the passes have all been easy passes. I don't think anyone's really tried to play that or nailed that risky pass. Or
no, remember Salah tried it, didn't he? When he tried to play Jones in, but he just slightly over it.
Probably been the best chance, but again from a really awkward angle. So you're not really banking on anyone to score that. I'm not banking on Jones to score.
Danny says, you know what, get the likes up. She says, the state of these likes, get them up. Yeah, how many people are watching?
Nearly 3,000.
3,000 watching. If you all press that like button, why wouldn't you? Do us a favour. You're getting all this for free. It doesn't cost you nout. Press that like button for us. It does help us out as Liverpool play back to Alisson. It wasn't the best ball from Thiago to Alisson. Just has to welly it. High, long. Oh, that's going to bounce. It's an awkward one for Napoli defender, and yeah, he does well and just nods it back to his goalie. Letting that bounce is always a risk, isn't it? You just don't know what's going to happen. But Alisson kicked it so far, there was no Liverpool men around him as it bounced. Mark and Rob have both pressed the likes. Thank you very much indeed. Whoa. Mark and Rob, appreciate that one. As Virgil van Dijk wins his ball, gives.
Have we got an Ali song on the board?
It just says his name a lot. If you want to listen to it,
yeah. One of our better performers this season. He deserves that energy.
Napoli goal, he kicks it long, then can Liverpool win the header? No, it's beaten. Osimhen wins it. Second ball bounces around.
Don't you think it's mad sometimes footy players end on Belay couldn't get a game for loving the money in Spurs?
Sometimes it just doesn't work for you, does it? For whatever reason, you need a move.
In a Napoli team that are absolutely flying.
Salah couldn't get in Chelsea's team. You know, sometimes it just is what it is. He moved for big money at a young age as well, didn't he? And yeah, you're right. As Napoli knocked the ball around the back. Thiago tried his best to take it off them. I think it was Laboca he tried to get it off, but he just missed out. Big switch goes. Yeah, they try and find Kvaratskhelia early, but goes out of play. And Liverpool have a throw in over there. I think it was the centre guard, Ostergaard, centre back Ostergaard, even who tried to play it, but did not get there. And Liverpool had possession at the back once again with Ibu. He's going to go for a nice ball down the line. Jones' layoff was just behind Thiago, so he's forced backwards. Correction, Bobby Firmino just behind him, backwards. Liverpool go long to try to fling Simicast. Can he win his battle? He does, but the second ball bounces away from him, unfortunately. He's done well there. And Napoli clear back to Virgil van Dijk again.
BA with the super chat there, thank you. Says loads of space on the counter of that left hand side. Nunes should have started.
He'll be on later, don't worry. Oh, nice. Ibu Konate going on one of a Joel Matip run. He's fouled there, surely. Absolutely. That could be a yellow card. Get up, Ibu. Don't be injured. He's fine. It was Osimhen, wasn't he? Yeah, he steps out. He does look like Joel Matip does. He's fouled there for the first place, and in the end, Osimhen just smashes into the back and stops the counter attack. That should be a yellow card, I think.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no attempt to play the ball whatsoever. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, he's got away with one there. I think the Napoli masked centre forward. That should be definitely be a yellow card.
These comments. Fill you in a half time, mate. Thiago on the ball.
Can he find? Who's he found there?
He's found Trent, is that?
Yeah, Alexander-Arnold space. Chooses not to cross it, chooses to play in Milner. He's going to go find Thiago with space again. Yeah, Liverpool knocking it around nicely. Milner turn, nice turn by James Milner. Plays it out wide. Can Bobby Firmino keep that? He does. Down the line to Milner. Can he keep that? And he does. Pulls it back and it's straight to the... Just no one anticipated that. It was the exact right idea. Milner and Firmino linking up really well down the right. Pulls it back, but it was straight to the defender, unfortunately. No Liverpool attacker was even making the run to the near post. But there was no way he could get that anywhere else, you know what I mean? Given the tight angle, he had to go there.
Yeah, body's back as well, defending.
He defending, wasn't he?
Costas
really does well.
And that's another free kick, high
foot against Napoli, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, are they still 4-3-3? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely 4-3-3. As Costas battles for the ball, he's won another free kick. Getting a little bit touchy over there, isn't it? So the ref just comes in and calms it down. Politano, I think. Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, he just got told to just chill your beans. As the ball goes back to Liverpool's goalkeeper. Alisson's going to go long, is he? Yeah. Is he going to try and find Mo Salah? I can't see because for some reason BT Sports advertising
just
65 games.
Who's asked about City games right now?
Can't wait to watch City v Brentford, said everybody. And apparently it went out. I couldn't see because there was a big fucking graphic on my telly, but Napoli are taking a throw in, so we'll just assume not much happens on that one. Right then, Napoli play the ball at the back. Liverpool are trying to get the press on. They do play out the press well sometimes, don't they? Although Lebocka's ran back into trouble. He didn't need to do it. He was about to go out to play, and I think he just bought a free kick off Roberto Firmino. Firmino doesn't even make that tackle there. He's just going to be out of play now, isn't he? But Bobby tries to win the ball back and just takes him out. He's done him a favour. He was going absolutely nowhere. And in the end, yeah, the press is released as Napoli are allowed to play their free kick. Although Liverpool pressing again, they've tried to play out of it, but Van Dijk's put an interception in. Nice ball in. Turned, go. Firmino plays in Tsimikas. First time cross from Costas, looking for Salah. No, it's headed clear. It's good defending by the left back. Done really well. And then Napoli have gone long this time. It's gone straight to Ibu Konate. Yeah. I think it was Oliveira on the cover around the back. Just got there ahead of Mohamed Salah. He weren't going to score from there, but he might have brought it down. Costas just slightly couldn't get, well, because he was running at such pace, he couldn't get the angle on it. Here come Liverpool again, Curtis Jones has found himself playing in a centre-forward position.
Central.
Nice ball out to Salah. Mo Salah takes it in his... bad first touch from Mo Salah. Very rare occasion that you see that.
Not from a hard ball either.
No, it was an easy pass. Salah gets the press on. Thiago tried to intercept it, got a boot on it, but didn't quite get enough on it. But yeah, it was a good idea from Thiago. We read that one.
See, Milner there, that communication there, telling Konate, look, go over, cover.
Ibu's playing right back at the moment, and Trent found himself playing centre back on the transition. Liverpool swap over now.
They're just swapping over. See, I don't mind that. That level of communication is what's needed sometimes.
That was merely you boxed that off, wasn't it?
Got to step up and communicate with your teammates, man. Can't just assume that they're on your wavelength. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. 28 minutes gone then. If Liverpool are going to win this 4-0, it's going to be quite the second half. As it's 0-0 so far.
Half an hour played.
Here go Napoli again. It's their danger man, Kvaratskhelia down there left. Liverpool's right. Skips past one, skips past two, lays it back, shot straight at Alisson.
It was on Dembele with the shot as well.
Yeah, he causes so many problems.
Who's that outside of the foot?
Thiago with a ball. What a ball to Salah.
Releases him.
Go on, Mo Salah into the box, cuts
1v1.
inside. Sure, he's going to shoot. Salah, no, he's going to lay it off. Thiago shot! Save! Good save as well. Nice height though. That's all you'd say, isn't it?
It's only a throw-in. Yeah, it was a safe height.
Mary was
happy to see that.
From one end to the other, both sides finally get a shot. Thiago goes to the side footer.
Yeah.
It was just so too easy for the goalie, really. You've got to welly that, haven't you? Or keep it low. Just a nice height for the goalie. It was a nice break. The pass from Thiago in the first place was excellent.
Lovely. So in the end, it was a 1-2 with Salah, and
a massive 1-2, yeah.
Almost came off.
Right then, here go Liverpool again. Curtis Jones on the left-hand side. Who can he find? He goes back to Van Dijk.
He's fuming at Curtis there for that pass. Sold him a little bit short.
Canate goes on another run. Keep going, big fella.
Keep going,
Canate, ball into the box. He was looking for Firmino, didn't he? He's had the license to do that a couple of times. He's done it all. He's got it again.
And he's got it again. He's got fucking hell now. We ask him
little Cruyff turns. Nice from Canate. In the end, I think he does the wise thing and knocks off again. Thiago with a peach of a ball straight onto Trent's chest. Trent's cross is deflected. Bobby keeps it in again. Curtis Jones just heads it. Just over.
Bobby with some sauce there.
It looked like it was going to go out for a corner. Roberto Firmino decided to keep that one in with a nice back heel. This time it was probably the right idea because Napoli had just stopped thinking it was going to go out. Firmino plays a lovely little aerial back heel.
That's lovely.
Jones heads it, just gets underneath it.
Gets brave. He just can't keep it down. Can't keep it down on the header, but that...
Nice.
That's nice. And that's where Curtis has to be. He has to be that extra man that comes in off the left and just finds himself in and around the box.
Good defending by Di Lorenzo, yeah. I'm looking at the Thiago shot here. It's an easy one for the goalie, really. Just nice height, no pace on it. You'd either need to welly that or place it, or it's got to be top bins place. It can't just be middle of the goal height from Thiago. I'd say shooting isn't a speciality like on those ones. He doesn't really score that many goals, does he?
Not really. He's not full of goals. Not full of them, but he has got a good shot on him. He's got the technique for most shots, I say.
Right, elsewhere, by the way, Ajax have gone 2 up against Rangers, and then Barcelona's 1-0 every other game, still 0-0, including this one. Here's James Milner again, found himself on the left this time, plays in Jones. Jones cuts inside, forced back, good defending. Napoli have got numbers around him, he's done well, Jones, though. Flick round the corner to Milner,
he's done
lovely,
really
Milner's
well.
cross is deflected and cleared. That was excellent by Curtis Jones. Really, really. Referees, Virgil van Dijk's being fouled, the ref says play on.
And why is he rolling around like he's been shot?
I think Van Dijk landed on top of us. The ref says play on. Van Dijk was the one being fouled. So Mo Salah's going to carry on going down the touchline. Meg's one. He just runs into trouble. And Kvaratskhelia is going to try and run it clear. That's gone out surely. Yes, it has just about. And Osimhen's still on the floor. He was wrestling with Van Dijk, and I think Virgil just landed on top of him. It was his own fault for being a dickhead. He's pointing at Van Dijk. What's he saying to him? That's twice. What the fuck?
One down there.
He's saying you've done me twice now.
Virg ain't that guy, bro. Like, he's just not the one. Like, there's certain people you can send for on a pitch, but Virg ain't that guy.
That isn't the battle you want to win. You're
not
winning that fight, are you? The high five at the end of it, but
I think he knows best.
Let's have a little look what happens here. So he's fouling Van Dijk. Van Dijk's like, what are you doing, lad? He pulls him to the floor.
And now Van Dijk wants to fume and cry that he's been hit in the face.
Van Dijk lands on his head.
Yeah, he does land, but like, he doesn't lean into him and stay on him.
So
like,
he's
we've seen other players before when they go down and land on a player where they like leave the body on them as if to say, yeah.
Like the Macho Man elbow drop, he wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
As Murray, under pressure, nice little ball out.
1K likes, thank you very much to chat.
Oh.
Who was that? Curtis? Was that Curtis? That's a yellow card, that, innit? It is.
Curtis goes in on the... Is it the right back? He's took out here, Di Lorenzo.
The ref hasn't shown a card yet.
I don't think it was a yellow. Curtis goes and picks him up. Let's have a little look. So Di Lorenzo flicks it over Jones' head. He didn't touch him.
Nah, that's hardly anything now.
I don't think he touched him. Yeah, and it's still 0-0, 32, nearly 33 minutes gone. What are you thinking so far, mate?
Yeah, you know what? It's better than what I was expecting, to be fair. Liverpool have played at a good tempo. I don't think they've looked overly threatening, but they haven't looked like they've been overly exposed either.
No, Kvaratskhelia is their danger man so far, isn't he? Every time he gets it, it's been terrorised, but other than that, not much from them. Liverpool haven't really clicked too much. Here they go again, Napoli.
Fabinho's just been skipped past.
This
now
he's
1v1. Yeah. This is what you don't want as a situation.
Kvaratskhelia shoots, nice block from Canate. Can Milner win the second ball?
Didn't know much about it.
He did.
got away with it, and now Liverpool get the chance to get on a break.
Nice from Thiago. Referee!
Ref,
no foul, okay.
Ref just lets it play.
Di
He's
Lorenzo
playing quite
on
a
the
big
counter.
goal.
Yeah, he is. Nice ball around the side. Osimhen into the box, crosses deep. Milner's going to clear that one, isn't he? Takes a touch and does clear. Oh, and it was offside. There was an offside, I think, against Osimhen anyway.
What are your thoughts?
All right, yeah. These are a good team. You can see that. It was a good. It was a tight offside against Osimhen. Probably just was. But Liverpool dealt with it pretty well anyway. Bayern have gone 1-up if anyone cares, by the way. I'll keep you updated.
They're going to top that group.
They are anyway. Yeah, I think they're going to win every game again. They tend to do that. Right then, Liverpool. Nice turn by Milner. Flick around the corner. Milner's doing all right, isn't he, so far as well? Thiago another touch round the corner. Van Dijk's been invited to run forward if he wants to. He doesn't really like doing that Virgil, does he? He doesn't do that. The
mazy runs.
The Matip Kanate runs doesn't fancy it. He's probably good enough to as well.
I think I know it's always weird. I always think there's like a part of his game that he just
doesn't be arsed.
Yeah, just can't be arsed. He's just like, it's not for me.
Fabinho in his battle wins it. Thiago loses second ball though.
See,
Milner wins the third back. Excellent from James Milner. Their man goes down again. That wasn't a foul. Get up. Milner just absolutely webbed Anguissa. I don't think it's a foul.
I don't see.
I think he's just strong, man.
That's
James
it. The
Milner.
battling the refs.
It's one of those. It was a bit scrappy in the midfield. And James Milner just came and cleaned house. It was like a wrestler when his music hit and he just emptied everyone out the ring. That's what James Milner just decided to do. Salah's touch inside to Firmino round the corner from Bobby. I don't think that was the ball.
Muscle. No, it wasn't.
Napoli just about clear the lines and Mo Salah blocked. Yeah, goal kick. It was a strange ball from Bobby Firmino. It was like scooped round the corner to Salah. Don't think it was ever really on. 35 minutes gone then, still 0-0. Just some news, by the way. Just let me just double check that is. I'm going to confirm before I say it because you know what it's like. Yeah, it looks like. I think Son might. Yeah, Son's gone off injured for Tottenham. Just something to keep an eye on ahead of the weekend.
Oh, that is a free kick and that is going to be the yellow card.
I think Ibu's been booked in the middle of the park. It was again a scrappy game, and Ibu just overcommitted. Took someone out. I think it was Lobotka he went in on. Yeah, just let you know, in the half an hour mark, Basuma replaced Son because of an injury. It was Lobotka. Let's have a little Ibu.
Ooh,
yeah, he just goes right through the back of him, doesn't he?
As well.
Yeah, took fair book on that one against Kanate. The big fella.
Come on, Liverpool. Let's get another song on there, Steve.
Yeah, who do you want?
I want Salah. Salah, come on.
Oh, Osimhen's into the box.
Brave.
Long ball forward. He got the first touch, but it ran through to Alisson. Liverpool's line was good again there, though.
Yeah.
Ball's played into Jones. He's done really well there because it was a cunt of a ball from Van Dijk, and Jones traps it and wins it, gives it back.
Should have given him stick like he got stick for his ball.
It wasn't a good pass by Van Dijk at all. Jones did really well with it, as Alisson then chips out to Costas. That was a bit of a poor touch by Simicast, so he's going to go backwards as well. And it's gone all the way back to Ali. Can he find a man, or is he going to have to just go long? He's tried to pick out Milner, and he did. That was a cunt of a ball as well. Liverpool just whacking at each other in a minute. Again, it bounces around, and in the end, Fabinho is forced to clear it. Yeah, that was a strange ball by Alisson. He just hit it head height, ping straight at James Milner's head. He has absolutely nothing he could do with that one. I don't think subtle first touches with the head of James Milner's forte, considering his head's made of like granite. Just bounced off it straight away.
AJ says, I like this formation, it feels familiar. And that's true.
The players look like they know what they're doing is the main thing.
Yeah.
As Napoli flagged for offside over on the left. Poor play by that. That's rubbish, that, to be fair. You can't be caught offside from there. I think it was Ndombele who was off. Kanate then long ball forward. A poor ball, to be honest with you. Milner's gone down. Clash of heads, I think. Milner doesn't really stay down, so we'll see how he is. He's holding his face.
And these refs stopped it.
Yeah,
The only thing you can
to.
say about that Spurs withdrawal of Son is likely that unless Richarlison's injured, it's likely that he's going to
James Milner's cut on the head.
Ooh.
There's blood coming from the head of Liverpool's captain. Looks like it's from 2 places as well. I think he clashed with Anguissa. Haven't quite seen what happened. But Milner's down with blood coming from his head. Let's hope he's okay. Let's have a little look at the replay. He challenges for the ball. He heads the back of him.
Yeah.
Milner heads the back of Anguissa. That's what happened. Yeah, it's just a clash of heads. Completely accidental. There's no fault from either player really. But Liverpool's captain for the night's come off the worst there. As the medical team come on.
Let us know in the chat who's impressed you so far this game.
Yeah, who thinks? Yeah, I was going to say in both Discord or the YouTube as we wait for this little break in play. Who's been Liverpool's best players so far? Let us know who you think.
Wasi Hussein says Jones.
He looks alright, Milner, doesn't he? I think he'll be going through like the concussion tests now, won't he? You'd think. How old are you? 26. Nope, get off. When I played cricket, we used to have the year before the start of the season, you'd have the physio or the coach, they'd have 5 questions and they'd write the answers down and you have to answer like 2 of them to pass your concussion test. It was like what date of birth, what's your mum's name and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, one of our lads got knocked out one time and he said like, what's your mum's name? And he said like fucking like Margaret or something. That wasn't his ma's name. It was like, yeah, you're coming off, son. Got hit with a bouncer and he was like, yeah, what's your mum's name? He was like, Margaret. Like, I don't think that's your mum. Unless you've lied in the first place. Your ma's not called Margaret, you're coming off.
James Milner there looks like he's okay. He's back on the ball. Plays the ball down the line, but it's not the best pass.
So
LJ with a fun fact says Milner bleeds Ribena.
You wouldn't be surprised. Say Jones. Blight says Jones has been the standout. James says Ibu. Who else is on there? Hamad says Bobby. Million Jones says Jacob. Costas from Sean. Thiago from Amit. Yeah, that shows, I suppose, like loads of people are impressed by a few people. Here goes one of them. Costas Simicast. Ball down the line to Firmino. Was he onside? Plays on for now. He slips though.
Anyway, yeah.
The offside flag didn't go up, but Bobby slipped at the vital time there. Trent wins his header again. Kevin, a nice ball around the corner from Salah.
No,
just couldn't.
There. No one's going to get there.
It was a right idea as Simicast steps in front of Inception. He's kept it in as well.
Kept it in, but his touch let him down. Christopher Cole Morin says Jones is looking much sharper higher up the field.
Oh, what a ball by Thiago. No, it wasn't. Didn't quite get there. The idea was right, just didn't get there. And then Napoli looking to break on the left hand side. Milner's found himself at right back because Trent was meant to be getting on the end of one of those big switches. He's got to get back now. Milner's staying in there, so he's told Trent to go and play in midfield. As Ibu heads clear, well, Trent clears second ball.
Wins the header. Curtis now comes away with the ball. Puts up a great ball
through to Salah. Is he on Salah? Looking back to Mo Salah's in. Mo Salah shoots. Oh! He saved that.
What a save, keeper. What a save.
Was he offside anyway?
No. Looked like a great...
Yeah, he was.
Looked like a great ball, that. Curtis Jones did really well there. It looked like he played the perfect ball. He's in there. It's just them two.
Was he offside?
Shouldn't really be...
Probably is. I mean, irrelevant in the end. Did he save that?
Yeah, keeper does.
Keeper saves anyway. Salah was 1-on-1, but yeah, I think he was just off. It looked off. It was a good save by the goalie. Really good save. But in the end, he was offside anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. Right then, coming up to half time. Still Liverpool 0, Napoli 0. The Italians just try and keep the ball.
Luke Evans says another great keeper. Fucking hell.
It was a good save, but yeah.
There is some voodoo going on when it comes to keepers this season, though.
We've had some good ones against us, haven't we?
They just become inspired. They're all giving it the best Alisson impressions.
Yeah, David, we don't need another goalie having a worldie. You're right, as Napoli try and play off from the back, switch. They want to get that ball out to the left wherever they can. Which they've done here. Cavascalia up against Fabinho. Fab does well. Finds Salah as well. Nice. Bobby Firmino.
Wait the ball. You've got to play that in air.
Took a little bit too long, didn't he? And in the end, Napoli were able to surround him. That either has to go quicker forwards or back. You can't go slowly forwards to a man who's marked by 3 players, because what's going to happen is that you're going to just fucking give it straight away, and Napoli have the ball back with their goalkeeper. Again, every long ball they play goes to the left back, and then he tries to find Kvaratskhelia when he can. That their game plan's obvious. Nice ball through the middle to Anguissa, but his first touch is dog shit. Man on!
Oh,
Fab
just got fouled and bullied, yeah. I had to go for him.
It was a lovely ball, but wasn't it, from the left? Was it Oliveira, I think, into Anguissa, but his first touch was crap, and that's why Liverpool stole him. Because if he wasn't, he was an acre of space in the middle of the park, and in the end,
Connor Sanchez Fabinho seems to be more like himself tonight.
He looks a bit better.
Looks a bit sharper.
I think this formation suits him much better. That diamond's not for Fabinho at the minute.
No.
Alisson plays a poor ball, really. That's going to leave Liverpool in troubles. Luckily, Big Ibu's over there today.
Big Ibu, Super Saiyan, just does the job.
Just leans on Kvaratskhelia and wins the throw-in. That Alexander Arnold's going to take in front of the King Kenny stand, sorry. Has he just took a foul throw?
I think he did just take a foul throw. I think it slipped out of his hands, though.
Yeah, it's a foul throw. You don't see them very often. And Napoli have got a chance now of the throwing of their own.
No, Kevin Graham saying it looks like Curtis has found his position. I highly doubt that.
He's been good.
He's been good, but I don't think he's
never going to play there, is he? But anyway, Trent with a foul throw, yeah, you very rarely see them.
I think it slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Give him the benefit of the doubt there.
As Liverpool with going to stop his time, Liverpool win the ball back. Can they spring one counter? It's still Salah's battling to win the ball, and has done. Where's he going?
He's running towards his own goal.
Goes back to Alisson. No, nice one.
Thing.
Yeah, it was good by Salah. Woo! Ali's long ball forward, high over Curtis Jones' head. I don't think he's going to keep that one in. So yes, as we approach half time.
Surab says, lads, do you think LFC will buy a new midfielder in January? And who do you think are the realistic options for us? I would like Bruno Ramirez at Anfield. Yeah,
do I think they will? Yes. Who have real options? No idea.
I haven't got a clue.
Do we think we're going to sign? Why would Newcastle sell him? They don't need the money. No. Newcastle do not need any money. So there's my 3 answers. I don't even know it's realistic to be honest anymore. It's hard to say.
Especially in January.
Yeah,
there'll be some obscure player.
You're hoping someone's season's finished and they're trying to cash in, or there's a player. You know, that's what you're looking for. As Van Dijk battles late into the half with Osman and he's forced a throw in, has cost us. That's probably going to be half time.
And it is. It looks like it.
You would think Tsimikas goes to take the throw in. Nope, there we go. Half time whistle goes then at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Napoli 0. Best chances of the half probably came from Curtis Jones and Kvaratskhelia, probably the 2. Thiago had a shot from distance as well. But yeah, a pretty eventful game in terms of action in the middle of the park, but not much in terms of goal mouth action. I'll bring the stats up here now for you all. Yeah, so I would say 3 shots from both sides, only 1 on target from both sides, and like I say, they were both comfortable saves for Alisson in particular. The one for the goalie for Napoli was a nice high from Thiago. Possession very even, 52-48. Yeah, it's been that type of game really, hasn't it? No corners from either side. I think both defenses will be quite happy with how they've played, but from a Liverpool point of view, the intensity's been better. Just a little bit of the final ball hasn't been great, but I think that the overall performance and the battling qualities Liverpool have been better, and I think I don't want to put words in your mouth, they looked a little bit more comfortable in this 4-3-3 formation.
I'd certainly say that the 4-3-3 looked like it suited them. I feel like it's been almost a throwback, and it says that the lads seem to be aware of where they need to be. They're on a little bit more. There's no second guessing themselves. They're all quite confident in the roles that they've been asked to perform today. You know, you could see that very early on. Milner had that confidence to just be popping up all over that midfield, knowing that Thiago would cover on the other side. You've seen it from Konate kind of picking up where he left off, where he will take those runs and carry the ball into midfield. Like, we've not seen that enough when other players have had to come in and deputise for our out and out, starting 11 this season. Milner's coming in and stepping up, and Konate, and they're both 2 players that have kind of done it to a good level tonight. I think Trent, I'd say he was always going to struggle against him, but I don't think he's been absolutely rinsed inside out. I think there's been moments.
He's a good player, isn't he, Kvaratskhelia?
Good players are going to beat good, right? That's like the nature of that's. you're banking. Otherwise, you don't have wingers.
Yep.
You don't have wingers if you don't think that they're capable of beating your left backs and your right backs. Like, that's what they're there for predominantly. And I think he has been good, but he's still not been able to produce anything of real note. He hasn't been able to make a highlight reel out of his first 45 minutes either, which is a good thing for us. Alisson's been kept relatively quiet as well, which he'll probably take a little bit of comfort from. Just that forward line, and it's mad that I'm going to even say this, but the best performer out of that forward line so far for me has probably been Curtis Jones.
He's looked well good on the left hand side. Just to let you know elsewhere, Sporting Lisbon are beating Frankfurt. A lot of people are telling me that Marseille have scored against Tottenham. I haven't seen it myself yet.
I've not seen it yet. I've just seen it in the chat.
I know the chat are telling me that's right, so we'll keep an eye on that one. The Discord are telling me the same. Yeah,
1-0. We've got it in the office.
There we go. Yeah. Down from next door, so yeah, it looks like in that result then, as that stands, that's a bad news for Tottenham, because they're losing and Sporting Lisbon are winning. Yeah, they're going to be, as it stands, Tottenham are in danger. We'll keep you up to date with that one as and when they come in. But yeah, in Liverpool's group, of course, we know that Liverpool and Napoli are the two teams through. Just it depends on which order, and as it stands, obviously it's Napoli who are going to be top of the group there for sure. At what point do Liverpool call off the dogs?
65, mate. I've said it to you all season, when you go behind in a game, you've got to put even more effort in to make sure you get the result that you need. We find Tottenham in that predicament now, and we've got them on the weekend. Let that play into our hands more than anything else. I still think the Prem, I'm not saying the Prem form is going to be, the be all and end all at this moment in the season, but getting the results in the Prem between now and Christmas, the new year, are going to be the difference between, having a realistic chance of getting into top four and having a debate and a conversation around, do we need top four, do we need Europe at all if we don't get top four? I want us to be having a conversation about Europe, so absolutely, this game, we always knew it was going to be a big ask to get four goals. I just felt like this is a chance for us to get a good performance and try and get a little bit of confidence back in the team, and I think the way that they went about the first 45 minutes has been, I'm happy. We know how dangerous this Napoli team can be, and we've stopped them and limited them to really being dangerous. So I am really happy in the way that we've played. From a team point, I think there's sometimes where we've played as individuals, and some people have stepped up and scored and stuff like that. But I think tonight it's been a better team performance from us. So far so good. But I wouldn't be looking to double down and try and get Darwin on and try and get Carvalho on for the goals. I don't really think we need that.
When they come on, they're coming on to rest players. That's what they're doing. And like I say, I know a lot of people in the chat...
Smart move is rest them after the 60.
A lot of people in the chat are saying, top four's already gone. Well,
I won't believe that until the new year. Yeah, until the new year and we come back, I don't believe top four's gone. At that point, mathematically, it could be, but right now, we're still in fucking
I don't think it's that hard to get top four, actually, most times. Like, as it stands, I get it. Liverpool are 8 points behind fourth place. Newcastle do have a game in hand on them. That happens to be against Chelsea, but Chelsea aren't exactly pulling up trees recently as well. They haven't won any of their last 3 league games. They lost the last one, obviously, against Brighton as well. If you beat Tottenham, you're closing on that. You're trying to claw them back in. So I'm with you, mate. There's nothing, like, you don't give up on anything, but what I would say is that the likelihood of Liverpool scoring 4 goals in the second half is very, very slim. Yeah. So you're just going to look after your players as best you can. Give minutes to lads who needs it. Maybe get Pajeta on for half an hour and get him a more taste of football. Ramsey's there as well if you want to use him. You can take Van Dijk off. You can take Trent off. You can get Mo Salah off. We'll go through all that later, but yeah, like I say, I don't think you're going to ever realistically thought Liverpool could win this 4-0 and get top, but I think he was keen to get the players back playing and get some confidence in them, because if you say to the lads, that was shit at the weekend, you're not playing until next weekend, they go into the Spurs game with loads of doubts with the last game being that dog shit pile. It can be a risk, because if Napoli come and wipe the floor with you, then it is. But so far anyway, it's probably worth saying, like, the lads look like they're in better form than they did at the weekend, that's for sure.
They look like they're in a lot better shape. And
what do you think it is, mate, like with the Champions League? Because
it's a distraction right now. It's a complete distraction. The pressure isn't there. It's not in the same way, and we know for a fact as well, the more often than not in the Champions League, every team in their respectively fancies themselves. So they're going to back themselves to play, and they all want to play footy, they all want to play on the front foot. The Prem's mentality is not always the same. The Prem is a case of different teams will have different ways of wanting to win footy games, whereas across Europe, the way that most of these teams play is we're going to win because we're the team that normally in our league has the ball, and we're the team that is probably plays the most passing game within our league respectively, and we're not going to change that system and style just for this competition. We're going to go in and we probably get blown away by a team that does it on a level or two above us, whereas in the Prem you will get teams that are like, you know what, we'll be more conservative, we'll park the bus because we can actually get a result by playing this way. We've got a big target man like fucking whatchamacallit, who is that guy, Fulham, fucking Mitrovic, yeah, like him to just use to get the ball to him or whatever. We've got other weapons that we can use. You've got fucking Leeds again, tenacious, don't want to give up, want to keep passing the ball. Like the amount of teams within the Prem that will have different ways to try and win games. I think that's the difference between the Premier League and the European competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Liverpool, like I say, albeit they battered Ajax, they beat Ajax narrowly at Anfield. They battered Rangers pretty much home and away. I thought, although the scoreline away was certainly much improved. They've done well in Ajax to win 3-0. I don't think they actually played that well. So yeah, they've earned the right to have this game off, because I'm going to bring the tables up as they stand from around Europe right now before we go for a quick break. So as it stands, like I say, Liverpool are going to finish in second place in the group. We know Group B is already finished, with Porto have won that group ahead of Club Brugge. So if Liverpool do come second in the group, Porto will be one of the options that they can get a nice trip back to Porto for us all. We've all been there plenty of times recently, haven't we? Group C, Bayern are going to be top of that group regardless of what happens tonight, so there's another potential option. From Group D, as things stand, Sporting will be top. Marseille will be second, and Spurs will be playing Europa League football as things stand right now, given how the results are going in Group D.
How great would that be, a Spurs Arsenal fucking like quarter final or something in the Europa League?
Get them playing against each other. I'll go carry on. Then obviously these games are still to be played, but Group E, it looks like Chelsea are going to probably finish top of that Group E, so we can't get them anyway. So that isn't an option. Real Madrid and Leipzig. As it stands, obviously it would be Real Madrid. We'll see how things pan out tomorrow to see if they can keep that top spot. We can't draw Man City, although there is a chance that Dortmund can nip in there, I think. But again, it's unlikely that would happen.
No, I think City definitely top their group.
Well, it depends, because there's a world where things change. Is the head-to-head with Dortmund? I'm not sure how that worked out.
But how many points was that then?
3, yeah, no, it's 3. So, and I think they drew twice with Dortmund, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
they beat them the first time, didn't they? By 1.
Okay, then fair enough. Then maybe that is where we were at then with that one. And then obviously PSG or Benfica. So yeah, that's the options there. So like I say, there was objectives there for Liverpool to win this group. It's just as it stands, like I say, it doesn't look likely. But we'll keep up on all action around Europe. As I say, the only real trepidation in terms of teams getting in or out is obviously in Group D, where any two of Sporting, Marseille, Tottenham and Frankfurt can still qualify. It's a fascinating group, and that's what Liverpool haven't done, because by Spurs have drawn to and lost 1, Errol, they got themselves in this mess kind of thing. And so far, like Liverpool didn't do that, which is why we're all relatively relaxed.
I think that's the last thing our season needed, to be honest, mate. That's why I said, out of everything that we've done so far this season, you've got to take the positive of we've actually achieved the objective of qualifying for the knockout stages in early time. We've done it before the last game of the groups, which is important because it allows Klopp now to free up a little bit of resources, get some rest in players, get some minutes in players that are in lads that might not have had the opportunity otherwise. That's vital for us right now, especially considering the season that we're having. So you kind of, as I said, I'm welcoming the Champions League because it's been a welcome distraction for us. It's allowed us to be able to be a little bit more expressive. It's allowed us to play teams that actually want to play a game of footy against us and say, all right, then who's going to be the best? And so far, Napoli have bested us. They're the only ones. But anyone else that's come our way, we've been able to find a way to beat them. And we just need to continue that now.
It's nailed on Porto, isn't it? it's like so the death taxes on Liverpool playing Porto in the Champions League. Like, some things are meant to be right. Then second half action will be back very, very short, like just over 3 minutes time. Let us know during this quick break any subs you'd make at our time, anyone you'd get off to rest, anyone you'd like to see come on in the second half. Let us know either in the Discord chat or the YouTube chat. We'll read some of those out after these quick messages. See you after this break.
We've got 2 brand new knitted Christmas jumpers. It's our collaboration with Threads for Red, knitted Christmas jumpers, no word of a lie. These are absolutely incredible. We've got our glorious history with every trophy that Liverpool have won, every single major honour, and this is a reissue. It's looking smooth, it's looking fine, it feels great. Got the little captain thing with a load of captains on the arm over there. We've got the managers over there, and we've got our brand new Believer Christmas jumper as well. Oh yes, it's Jurgen Klopp. It's a knitted Christmas jumper. It's got the trophies that he's won on the side, and it's got the lyrics to the famous Jurgen Klopp song all over the arm. These two jumpers right now up for pre-order at redmenmerch.com. That's redmenmerch.com. There is a limited number of these. We've manufactured them, so you need to be quick. You need to get on it. redmenmerch.com.
Hey, welcome. Do you like Boss Liverpool signed memorabilia? Well, you're going to love being a club legend on redmenplus.com. Whether you're an existing club captain or fresh and new to the whole concept of our extra streaming service, if you join or upgrade to Club Legend, you're automatically entered into this month's prize draw for this wonderful signed Liverpool retro top, signed by Bruce Grobbelaar and by Ronnie Whelan as well. Two legends of the club, two men who won everything for Liverpool Football Club, and you can get them and their signatures signed on that wonderful vintage Liverpool home shirt sent to you. So yes, head to redmenplus.com, or if you're there already, upgrade your subscription and get your name in the prize draw.
Right, you freeloaders, I know you like Redmen TV, I know you like us, and I know you like the content that we do. If you want more of that, some incredible documentaries, along with hours and hours of Liverpool-focused content every single week, then get on to redmenplus.com, get yourself signed up, support us, and allow us to do these YouTube videos for free forever.
Hello, welcome back. Yeah, quick break indeed that was. Errol didn't move, I quickly legged it. That's how we go. You're much more chilled than I am, and I've drank my body weight in Dr. Pepper today, so that's probably why I needed to go and do that one. Yeah, right there, before the break we asked about subs and stuff. Before we get to some of your answers, Hitch and Baz, thanks very much again for your super chat. Baz, no matter what, we're through. A clean sheet and a couple of good chances is all I want. Yeah, the clean sheet's nice. Just seeing the replay of the Marseille goal, by the way, against Tottenham on our screens, as their fans were mental there as that header went in. Let's have a little look who some of you guys thought you'd like to see.
Michael as well with the £4.
Oh, so yeah, go on before we get to another super chat. Thanks very much, Michael. I think we should sign Yori and Timber in the Jan summer signing, straight swap for Trent. Why would you sell Trent Alexander? I don't get this. I don't get it, man. Trent's fucking brilliant. He's having a bad time. Don't give up on Trent Alexander-Arnold. So Derek said I'll get the kids on to get some minutes in the legs. Well, it depends who you count as the kids. Bacetic? Are we counting Elliot and Carvalho as the kids? Yeah. But I suppose they are young lads, aren't they?
But Samantha would like to get Nunes on. That much as I don't want us to get embarrassed, and I don't want them to have individual knocks and confidence.
Yeah, what's the point?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'd like to see.
It's been a tough season for everyone in the squad. The probably confidence levels across the board probably aren't where we want them to be. The last thing we need is some of those bright stars that have done well to have a bit of a knock to theirs.
Wes and Samantha both would like to see Darwin Nunes. Yeah, Destro said I'd like to see Stefan at some point as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of Bacetic at some point. I agree, and yeah, like I say, I'm pretty sure that we almost certainly will see Darwin at some point. Right then, it looks like second half is on the way. Well, will be on the way very, very shortly. Rather, I can't see any changes for either side just yet. So yeah, James Milner's going to take the kick-off towards the Kop.
Let's get a song to start us off straight away.
Mate, your choice. Dealer's choice.
Ring of Fire.
No. I wasn't expecting that. As James Milner takes the kick-off straight to...
Reminds me of a proper European night. Ring of Fire, doesn't it?
Whatever the plan was for Ibu to find someone didn't work, because he just webbed it straight to a Napoli lad, but although...
See, I think Fabinho could have took that down. There wasn't really anyone in his immediate vicinity, and he still opted to head it into the bodies of Napoli players.
Yeah.
Bit of a bizarre decision that from me, but Napoli are the ones trying to play out, and he just kicked the ball out of play.
Under pressure from Milner, and Trent's going to take a throw in.
This time he doesn't give away a foul throw, goes over to Canate. Loads of time more than anything else. Rachel Todd there, sort of cult hero for 10 months.
Thanks, Rachel.
Darwin Nunes and Ramsey, I think they're the players that she wants to see.
Yeah, makes sense. Milner's down here. He's just sat on the floor. James Milner's down. I think that's going to be him off. Just knocked himself on the floor. Don't know what's happened to him.
I think he's felt he knows. He knows something we don't.
He went to block the ball and just overstretched.
He's pulled, and that's him in his face, the grimace.
Yeah, he knew.
Straight
away, that's me. Little muscle injury, that's me done.
Yeah, that's me done. I'm done out, yeah.
He says no, fine at first, and then that's it. So yeah, James Milner's going to be off.
Harvey Elliott is going to be
Harvey Elliott on there. That's the worry. Obviously in these games injuries can happen, but obviously like I say, James Milner is what you'd call a rotational option anyway, so he was always going to play. Is it to do with his head? Because Jürgen just done. He's got a bash. I wonder if he's feeling the effects of the bash on the head. Maybe. Do you think that could be it?
Honestly, don't know, mate.
Because Klopp just maybe.
Well, the way he sat down. He's not getting any real.
He sat down on his leg, and also the physio's just sat behind him, which is what you do when someone's not feeling great with the head, isn't it?
They're not like really inspecting his leg or anything like that.
If it was a muscle injury, they'd be ice. Yeah, it looks like Milner might just be feeling some ill effects of that head injury. Yeah, the way the doctor's sitting, that makes you think he's feeling a bit poorly after the head injury.
Is it dizziness? Yeah.
Like you say, if it was his leg, wouldn't he'd be getting some type of treatment on it, wouldn't he? You would think.
There's no treatment going on, yeah.
Maybe he just isn't feeling quite right after that. I don't know.
He's not even really limping off too much, is it? It's
for those wondering who maybe joined us later. James Milner didn't feel too good. He felt he had a clash of heads with Anguissa in the first half, and it looked like maybe it's just that.
Yeah, he's gone straight back down for treatment. It's got to be that head injury on it.
Maybe straight, like I say.
Let us know in the chat if there's anything.
Dan, are you listening to the commentary? Are they saying head?
The late
Yeah, man, footy's weird with these concussions, man. Like, how's he allowed back on the pitch in the fit? It's weird, isn't it? Like,
but does that count as one of our? Do you
can use concussions? You have concussions. I'm not sure because we have 5 anyway. I don't know, but anyway, he's off. Is what we're at. And Harvey Elliott. Costas is adjudged to have done a foul. Yeah, so Milner's gone off anyway. It was Harvey Elliott who come on. Is that a foul, really? I'm not sure what that was.
Soft. I think he's just getting bombarded by red shirts.
See that the lump on Milner's head, then it just showed the replay, but it was a significant lump. But the ball goes into the box, Canate heads it clear, it falls to Kvaratskhelia, he shoots, drags it wide.
Snapshot, that though, it's a snapshot.
Yeah, just completely drags it wide. Yeah, see that then, it showed the replay that Milner, it was a big of a coggy on his head, to be fair, big egg on his head. No jokes allowed.
I wouldn't dare.
Yes, you would. Anyway, yeah, there's James Milner off anyway. Harvey Elliott, Liverpool's first sub.
What do you think Napoli do in this position?
Yeah, they're not that bothered, are they, really? I mean, they're just playing. Again, they've got a big game at the weekend, so at some point they might start taking lads off, I don't know. Anyway, Liverpool have got a free kick here themselves. They've sent Canate up, they've sent Van Dijk up for it.
Aerial presence.
Costas outswinger, is it? No, it's Trent. Oh, he plays it to Thiago. Little routine from Liverpool, maybe. Thiago, ding to the back post, looking for Salah. It was a bad ball. The idea was alright, but it was a terrible ball from Thiago. And it's straight out to play. Mo Salah couldn't keep that one in. I mean, technically, Mo Salah his first touch could have kept it, but it wasn't a great ball. He wasn't going anywhere.
He was always up against it, even from that angle. Fabinho just doesn't win the second ball.
There's Kvaratskhelia missed it one. There's a rarity. He's done something wrong.
Gifts Fabinho the ball.
Nice ball by Elliott to find Jones in space. Go on, Curtis, go for a run.
Lad, go for it.
He's so right-footed, that's his problem from there. He has a shot with his left, but it's easily blocked. He doesn't look comfortable going around the left. And he fires it straight into Di Lorenzo, and it's a throw into Liverpool. Take your time.
Ball's played into the box. Twists and turns, and Liverpool do win a corner. I think it's Bobby that wins us the corner.
Is that our first corner?
I think it's second. Is it no first? Yeah, I think it might be the first.
Nice turn by Roberto Firmino. Yeah, it is, yeah. Neither side have had the corner before this one, actually.
Yeah.
We should have had one, but Bobby Firmino tried to keep 4 of them in before. Like, if Bobby weren't so aggressive, we might have had a few already. But yeah, Liverpool's first corner kick. It's going to be Kostas Tsimikas with the outswinger. Here it comes into the box. It's met by the Napoli player. It's going to fall to Elliott, who just dinks it high into the air, trying to cause chaos. Chaos doesn't injure me. Instead, it's going to fall out to Costas. He puts it back in the
That's a
box.
better ball.
Ibu battles for it. Falls to Firmino. Bounces around to Salah. Shoots over the bar. Snap shot from Salah. He had more time than that, you know. I just don't think he knew. We said Liverpool trying to cause chaos there. They did it. Yeah, it was... Harvey Elliott just dinks it back into an area. Everyone's onside, so not a problem. If it finds its way out
This is where the madness
to
happens
Costas,
now.
puts it back in the box. Ibu's up for it. It falls back post to Bobby. He misses it. It falls to Salah. He had more time. He didn't need to swing a foot at it, but in the end, it went straight into the cop. That's poor by Fabinho as he's beaten by Osimhen. Napoli look to break down the left again. But Elliott intercepts really good by Elliott. Trent not so good.
Loses out by Ndombele.
That was a poor ball by Trent. He was trying to be too smart. He had to play it around the corner. Didn't get anywhere. And yeah, it's a Napoli throw-in just in front of their own technical area. Hopefully, yeah, if we hear any more on James Milner, by the way, I'll keep you updated. But it looked like it was the head injury that got him. Right, then here come Napoli on the attack. Fabinho fouls.
Free kick.
Cavaras, no, it wasn't Cavaras, it was Di Lorenzo. We went down. It looked a foul, to be fair, didn't it?
Yeah, just sticks a leg out, doesn't it? It's a bit lazy. I know
he's trying to pull out of it, to be fair.
Just on his heels, though, he just knows the guy's going to skip past him. Who's this kid standing over there?
Right, then free kick for Napoli. There are 3 men over there, which seems a bit of a waste.
Unless they play something cute and clever.
Yes, I don't think that. Kvaratskhelia is going to whip it in. Back post, header, goal, is it?
Goal.
And Napoli have gone 1-0 up as the centre half, nods it in. Ostergaard, is he onside, is the first question. As it stands, it looks like he was. It was a good ball in.
It's a fucking excellent ball, mate. Excellent ball. Napoli punishes from a set piece. Again, a really cheap set piece to give away there. Just leads them just to...
Yeah, he goes
put
home.
A free...
The big centre-half's going mental there. Van Dijk's not happy with that at all.
He knows he's onside. Yeah, pissed. And rightfully so. Napoli have just punished us there. Just caught us lacking.
It was a great ball in. They're doing a goal. They are checking them VAR though.
I don't think we're going to get saved our blushes.
Let's have a look.
Starts offside.
It's close, man. It's so close. He might be off.
Oh, is it him though? I feel like it's the blonde hair that I can see in that frame. I don't think it's his bald head.
Let's have a look on this one.
I mean, look at that though.
Yeah, but Osimhen goes for the ball, and if you go for the ball
as well,
then you might be off. It might be an offside. As the ball comes in,
it's the other one. It's the number 9.
Osimhen's offside, but as he goes for the ball does that mean it's an offside? We'll check this one. Keep an eye on it. The goal check is still going. He might be offside behind him as well, though, you know, mate. It's so close. I can't even
see the light as well on my angle. I can't.
Yeah, it's so close, this one. We're going to have the lines drawn. It's not the lines. In the Champions League, isn't it? The virtual 3D thing and all that. Goal check.
What are we saying?
It's so close. It's so tight.
My mum just must be saying good night, son. Sorry, mum. Yeah.
It might not be. Yeah. Let's have a little look at this one. We're still checking.
Might be staying up for another half an hour.
It might be. It must be so close for it to be taking this long. What are we doing? Yeah, it was a big celebration. If it wasn't, we're still checking. Still waiting. It must be very tight. Because it's been a long time. I think Osimhen is offside. It's whether they deem him to be going for it. If the lad who heads it in, I've got no idea because they were blocked by other runners. It's so close. We're taking ages. It's Thiago's thinking like, I'd rather just get on with the game, mate. Even if we're
you want 0 down, innit? Nat says he's onside, lads. I promise. I'm gonna hold you to that.
It's still checking. How can it take this long?
Shouldn't be taking this
long. It's even onside, but it's not.
It shouldn't be taking this long in the Champions League. That's the issue. It shouldn't. This is probably the longest.
It's taking a while. The ref's just it's motionless. Let's have a look again. I can't tell from this angle. Osimhen is offside, and I think he goes to the ball. That's my personal opinion on it. But again, I don't even know what the checking now. Let's have a look at the ref. He's not sure. He's moved. He hasn't done it. He hasn't. What is going on here? Fuck's sake. We're still waiting.
He's praying. He's praying for that goal.
It's taking a long old time, this. He's talking to Van Dijk, because Van Dijk's technically is Liverpool's captain now, with Milner off.
He's giving it. I think he's giving it. He's giving it. What?
No, he hasn't. He's now his finger goes to his ear.
And it's a goal. Yep.
No,
offside.
Offside. He was on. No idea. I think Osimhen's offside anyway, and he does go for the ball. Whether the lad who went for the ball is offside, I've got no idea. I'm sure usually they show you the graphic a little bit later on. We'll keep an eye out for it. But either way, it's Liverpool 0, Napoli 0.
Someone promised me something in the chat.
Ref, hey! I'll play on. Mo Salah's got it. Bobby was just taken out. Go back and book him for that. Surely it was a bad challenge on Roberto Firmino. They've got a player down.
Why are we seeing?
Well, I think he clashed with Fabinho. I think it was in Ndombele. And then Bobby was wiped out.
"56 minutes played. Let's just see this." Yeah.
See, that's not a foul. He just
really
goes
a foul,
down. And what's this though? The ball's played into Firmino. He plays it round the corner and he's smashed. That's got to be a booking. Absolutely wellied.
Swiped.
That isn't a foul. He just falls over in Ndombele. I think it is against Fabinho.
Yeah.
It's the next one you want to see. Not ungiven. I'm surprised by that. Anyway, Liverpool's throw in. Not a great one, to be honest. Although the ball bounces towards Elliott. He dinks it in towards Firmino. Chest. Over the shoulder flick. Jones does well to keep it alive. Finds Thiago. Nice one, Liverpool.
Well.
To find Kostas Tsimikas. Ball comes in towards Salah.
Yes.
Cleared away. Just in the nick of time.
Vital.
They are good defenders, Napoli. Elliott's going to be asked to keep that one alive and does. But all he can do is go backwards right to Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil, that'll do.
Still haven't seen any like the VAR. Oh my God, Bobby's first touch is absolutely appalling. And although Fab wins it back and gives it to...
Oh, what? Offside. Coming in from an offside position.
It wasn't great by Bobby Firmino's first touch. Yeah, are we going to see the replay of this goal, the line? Here we go, let's see.
It was Osimhen though.
Yeah, he's offside. It's a shoulder. Yeah, it's a shoulder that's off. Yeah, he is off. So basically, for those who can't see, I don't know. I think it's the guy who scores it was off.
No, it wasn't. That was.
I think they were both off. Yeah.
Yeah,
even the goal. It was a shoulder that was offside, so technically it's offside. It's very tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was. Yeah, but it looked like he was. Osimhen was well off. I couldn't. That's why I thought he was just going to give it, but maybe because he ducked at the last moment. Either way, he looked like he was offside. Right then, here come Napoli again with Kvaratskhelia. The ball in was so good, by the way. Someone needs to... I'd sign him now. Jäger needs to be tapping him up on the way off the pitch.
We always fucking tap someone up that we come up against and play, though.
Just do it. He's good.
Like, you thinking third time, lucky this kid's the one. Because we've done it with Minamino.
Yeah.
We've done it with Nunes.
Well, I like Nunes. But yeah.
I like Nunes. He's mad as a box of frogs. I like my man.
I'll be tapping this lad up on the way off the pitch. Oh, fancy this next season, lad. He'd be like, nah, mate, use a shit. I'm fucking top of the league and the Champions League top of my group as well. Here go Napoli on the attack again. They're running through. It's a bit mad scramble for Liverpool. Haven't cleared it.
Chaotic.
Napoli into the box. Cross comes in. Harvey Elliott
winning headers in the box, you know.
Bobby Firmino's beaten out of it. And Trent's going to be forced to just clear long and does just that.
Who's it? Salah's touch ain't the best, but he gets away with it. Well done. Got a little bit of luck, but he's out-muscled. Something you don't often see from Mohamed Salah. He gets out-muscled.
And out-sprinted, yeah. It was Kim. He's good, him again. He's kept up with Mo Salah. And usually when Salah's free, you can't knock him off the ball. Kim did. And here come Napoli on the attack with Osimhen. Trent's got to be careful because Kvaratskhelia is at the back post. Is it going to find him on the volley? It does! Oh! The deflection off Alexander-Arnold. Nearly wrong-footed Alisson. But in the end, it's 6-2. Trent got caught under the ball. But in the end, he did well just to get himself in front of the shot, I suppose. That could have deflected in anywhere, that.
Yeah, it could have. Harvey Elliott there on the ball on halfway line, plays it back to Trent.
I don't think Trent read that well at all. He wasn't close enough. The only way that lad was going to score, he should just went and stood right on him.
Yeah. But I think Trent thinks if I stand right on you, you're probably get a good touch, you're going to take it around me and away from me, and then you're in the box.
He just gave him a volley.
Yeah, he just gave him a free hit at it though.
Just give him far too much space anyway.
Oh, fuck off, ref. Come on.
Long ball towards Jones. He looked like he was going to win that, and the ref has judged the foul. It didn't look a foul, but again.
It's a soft one, that. It was never a foul. I think the ref in the first half doesn't even blow for that. What are we going to see this little...
Kvaratskhelia again. Let's have a little look. Yeah,
Caradonna.
Trent, he goes for like the left-footed
Trent
volley.
looked like he was watching it for ages.
To be fair to Trent, he got in front of the volley. But yeah, I don't think he dealt well with
Glenn
the ball.
Boland
Going
says, yeah, Trent giving away too much space, yeah.
That's what it was, I agree
in
with
the
that.
box there, I agree. But he had to look over his shoulder early. It was just a case of go to your man then. Go and mark him. Don't mark the space in that situation. Go and mark
Because there was no other threats, yeah, you're right.
But, you know, we got away with it, so I'm not going to...
All's well, that ends well. Right then, Liverpool on the attack again with Bobby Firmino.
No, he's allowed to turn, get his head up, turn, beat a man, flick round the corner, doesn't quite come off.
Oh, well, he
then-
ran past Thiago like he wasn't
Dembele
there.
slips.
Big Ibu says, no thank you. Well done, big man.
Thiago comes in and cleans up the rest there. Good teamwork by Liverpool. And Dembele there just stopped in his tracks by Canate. Man-like. Curtis Jones with a nice turn there on the halfway line. Ball is played back inside.
Nice 1-2 between
1-2. And is it Costas there?
Yeah,
coming
Tsimikas
down?
and Firmino. Tsimikas ball into Firmino, just
Just
played
behind him.
Yeah.
Just played it behind him. Very, very unlucky.
Nice from Thiago into Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones dinks it over towards Mo Salah. Nice defending again. These are really good defending by, I think it was Kim. But Liverpool play the ball back into the box. Elliott's not going to win many. He does win his header, surprised me. But yeah, Kvaratskhelia is there to tidy up for Napoli. Liverpool
Well
won it back
done.
again. Nice. Here's Ibu on another run. Go on, big fella. Nice ball. Get in the box. It's Harvey Elliott. Oh, Ibu could have won the box there. He decided to hang back. Liverpool, yeah, Thiago over on the left.
Stepping over.
Here goes Costas Tsimikas back to Roberto Firmino. Firmino down the line, can't find Thiago. Anguissa read it.
That's a bit of a fucking...
It was a gift, that one. And Leboka is able to
And he's going to get a free
clear.
kick.
Now he's been fouled instead. Tottenham have equalised.
That's all
By
they
the way.
needed. That's all they needed was the draw. Who was it?
Who scored for Tottenham? Longley. So as it stands, Spurs. Well, the table hasn't. My table hasn't actually updated itself yet.
But Spurs will go through.
Yeah, do need a point, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, Scott Higgins says you can't fault the commitment tonight. Come on, the Reds.
Oh, Liverpool have won it back. Fab won it back and they give it straight away again. It's a good position to win the ball back as well. Now Trent's got some backpedaling to do. He's going to win that and give it to Alisson. He should give it to Virgil. Yeah, all's well there. And Liverpool can try and get on the counter attack once again. Long ball over the top. Looking for Salah. Easy clear. Too easy, really. I wonder at what stage Jürgen thinks of more subs now, given where we are in the game and, of course, in the group as a whole. Ball goes down the line towards Van Dijk's area. He wins it. Has he won a corner there, Napoli? Have they? Or was Van Dijk claiming it's a goal kick? Oh, he's given it as well. The ref bottled that. I think that was a corner. Let's have a little look. Virgil saying he played it off the man. Actually, to be fair, there wasn't too many complaints. So maybe I was mistaken. Yeah, as it stands, by the way, Tottenham go through in second. Sporting will be top. That's another team Liverpool could potentially play at this stage. Ste or Errol, what's your favourite Liverpool chant ever? Says Trig Josh with the £5 super chat. I like the Torres song.
Oh, you bastard. Why didn't I just speak before you?
Is that yours?
Yeah. I loved the Torres song. Absolutely fucking loved it. It's just got the nice mix of like creativity.
I like Jota's
like
song,
folk.
definitely.
I'm not a big lover of the Jota song. I mean, it's alright.
All time. Yeah, that was probably the Torres. I like the Suarez song for a while as well. Suarez is decent, yeah. Let us know yours. Right, then here come Napoli on the attack down the right this time. Very rarely have they attacked down that side. And they've gone backwards, so they're not going to do it again. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised. Both teams really. I thought that we'd have seen more subs by now, given where we're at. But like I say, it looks like both teams are keen to try and
get the winner at
win,
least.
yeah,
Win
the
the game. That's it. I think that's it though. First goal in this game is probably going to be the winner.
You're not going to go screaming for an equaliser, are you? Really, as a long ball on Napoli, it's given straight to Alessandro.
Outside the boot, hoof almost comes off though, you know.
Jones, second, yeah, he does just about. Nice ball from Roberto Firmino into Curtis Jones.
Now I just turned back off.
Curtis looking to try and find some room. He's played it back to the edge of the box. Harvey Elliott!
You've got to talk to each other there. You've got to talk. Elliott and Salah are almost in each other's way.
Jones, in the end, he delayed for so long. He plays a good ball to Harvey Elliott. He just gets completely underneath it. You'd fancy Harvey Elliott with the target on his left foot there. I wonder if Salah did get in his way, like you said.
I think you do. You just looks like they're getting into each other's way. If you just watch here, he just comes back now, cuts it back. I'm not even going to see it because Napoli are on the break. Look, come on, Chen, get back.
Costas with some defenders who cross comes in straight. Fabinho clears. It falls out to Kvaratskhelia. He's going to go for a little run, but Liverpool defend well there, to be fair, between Firmino and Elliott. And now Bobby's got time to take a touch. He's done that. Can he free a runner? He's waiting for someone. Didn't have no runners at all. And he was easily dispossessed. He looked tired there, by the way, Roberto Firmino. He looked a little bit leggy there. I wonder if he could be one of the subs.
Who would be your subs now? 66 minutes played. Let us know in the comments who you'd be looking to bring on.
He'll bring Darwin on, won't he?
Yeah. People there. David Eve says, get Nunes on for fuck's sake. Yeah, Nunes now. Cesar. Who else? Firmino off, Nunes on. Yeah, a lot of people are shouting for Nunes, really.
Carvalho on the left, maybe. You want to give him some time?
Yeah, Kofi says, this Klopp guy, man, bring Nunes on, please. I don't know
why. It might just be
that
that he's saving him for Spurs. As Thiago's fouled in the middle of the park, eventually there's still a while for the ref to give that one. What formation are we playing? Says can't see. It's still 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Just Milner went off with a head injury, so Harvey's in there instead. No, over on the right. He's just found Mo Salah. Mo Salah's first touch was
just let him down.
Poor from Mo Salah.
Borderline criminal from Salah, because that was an easy ball. Kanate's got to be careful.
He's on a yellow card.
He's got to be careful because you don't want to
suspension for the next game.
In the Champions League, in a game that's got nothing on it. Like, just remember yourself.
Yeah, it's a weird challenge from Kanate. The lad was running away, going nowhere, but just a free kick. Now, to be fair, Napoli scored technically off their last free kick, so Liverpool got to be careful. Here it comes again. Obviously, it was offside, but he did cause danger. He just played it wide instead.
Yeah, just spread the play.
He's going to cross it in this time.
Takes a naughty deflection.
Good defender by Van Dijk, and in the end, Fabinho half. That was a poor clearance from Fabinho. He's gone straight to the left winger again. That was crap. But they've gone backwards, so it's all fine. Kvaratskhelia again up against
that's a
Trent.
big switch.
He's got there as well, and it's a good ball. Harvey's got some defenders there on the chase. Ball comes into the box. Ibu chests it, nice.
Does well.
Yeah, it was calm defending.
Out of his feet. Thiago there now with a little bit of space, but he has to move it quickly.
Good pass.
Salah with a better, those Curtis Jones, with a better touch inside, but he's just run himself into trouble a little bit. Lays it back off to Alisson, who's got to move the ball. Does so. Fab just gets bullied. No. Tom shouting, but that was never. That's more like a foul.
Yeah, can I say foul by
Yeah.
It was a foul. Don't complain about that, lad. You're right about Curtis. He just went the wrong way with it, didn't he? Here's Mo Salah on the break. One-on-one with his man. Can he beat him? Nope. But it's a throw-in. He's won a throw-in off him anyway. Right, then where are we up to getting these likes? Are we up to 1,000, yeah?
Yeah, we've hit 1,000 in a long time ago, Steve.
Here's another sub then.
The troops have been doing wonders in the chat for us.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, if you're watching along, let us know the likes. Get them in.
Is this Simeone's kid? The child of Simeone?
I'm sure.
I'm not sure. Is it him?
Let's see. Yeah, Napoli are going to make their first
no, it's
sub.
Not. It's Hervin
Lozano. It was, yeah. It's Politano going off and Lozano coming on. That's just a straight swap over that right wing, isn't it? 17 minutes approaching then at Anfield, still 0-0. Like I say, Liverpool's ideas of maybe getting out of this group as a winner, not going to happen. But like, can they win the game for sure? By the way, David mentioned David said his favourite song is Fields of Anfield Road, but his favourite player song is Firmino's. Bobby has got a good song, to be fair. Going back to the earlier conversation, as Ibu wins another battle. Now he loses, Osimhen takes it off him.
Well.
Be careful, don't.
Just stand him. And then you give away a free kick. Harvey in the end.
He's a good player, Osimhen, though. It was a good turn. It looked like Ibu had just blocked him off, and it was Kanate who fouled him again.
Was it?
He needs to be careful. Don't get that red card, big fella. He must have a pointless suspension.
Trent does alright. A first bite of the cherry does alright. Well done, Trent. That's better. See what I'm saying? This guy's not cooked them all game.
He's having a good. It's a good little battle over there.
It's a good battle. Do you know what I mean? You've both been equal to it at times.
Right then, still Liverpool 0, Napoli 0. 17 minutes gone at Anfield. Elsewhere, like I say, Tottenham are drawing, which gets them through. Sporting are drawing as well. In the same
Played it into trouble almost there.
Oh, nice play by Liverpool. Confident.
Well played.
Liverpool are playing triangles in their own half, and they've played that
They've
well.
done really
nice
well.
play.
That's nice passes of
Thiago,
play.
can he find a runner? He can't. Virgil. Fucking hell, it was a hospital ball by Thiago.
Doesn't give him
Van
it
Dijk,
down.
yeah,
Fucking.
he
Should. But he should have been fucking.
It wasn't a good ball, was it?
No, not at all.
Liverpool on the counter, but they've still got the ball. It was just, the momentum's kind of gone out the attack at the minute. So Thiago's going to ask to Harvey to put a bit of impetus in it, but yeah, Napoli have got men behind the ball now. It's like a block of 4 and 5. So Liverpool are going to go wide to Kostas Tsimikas. Is he going to try and get a cross in? No, he's gone to Jones, back to Kostas. The room's there for Fab. Yeah, Liverpool aren't going to try. Yeah, just going to go all the way back and try and work an angle, I think. And in the end, yeah.
Liverpool got the throw in. Yeah, a couple of lads in my group chat here saying Jones has actually been growing into the game.
He's been
I think he's been good.
Darwin's
There's
coming on
Darwin now. This is the introduction. It's Curtis Jones that makes way for him as well.
I
What are your
think
thoughts? Give us a little summary.
He's been alright. He hasn't been bad. He's been sound. I've got play ratings later. He'll probably get a 6-7, like 6ish, decent. Been alright, Annie. Anfield with Kalpman, I think he's been quite good.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. And now it is Darwin that enters. Is that a surprise for you though in terms of that substitution? Because obviously,
I think it's a rhythm thing, isn't it? I get what you're saying. They're not going to try and win the game.
no, I don't. It's not even about winning the game, but I think that the likes of Mo, could you rest them right now?
You could, yeah, but
Could
he's
you
not
rest
gonna do it,
Bobby? We said he looked a little bit leggy before. Oh, what kind of ball was that?
Who was that?
That was a wild
That
one.
Virgil?
Van Dijk, it looked like it was a
But yeah, just plays a
wild
straight out to
slice.
play. Yeah, Liverpool. Oh, who's getting booked here?
Yellow card to Trent.
Did he stop the throw in or something?
Don't know.
Why is that a yellow for me first? I can say I don't know what he's done.
It's the first time.
He's saying it's the first. I don't know what he's on about. Was he time wasting? What was it? What did he do?
He just ran off and just left it.
Oh, he kicked the ball back onto the pitch. So, Napoli went to take a throw in, and there was a spare ball, so Trent kicked it back on the pitch to slow them down. I can see why the refs booked him for that. He Trent tried to be smart, and it backfired a little bit. So, yeah, got caught with that one. Ball at the back. Darwin's first involvement is to press a man into a bad pass, and he's done that. Just a ricochet bounces off Tsimikas and back to Napoli.
Napoli there on the attack. Ooh,
That's a foul on Van Dijk. Sure.
Oh, he's
Osman's gone down again. What's this for now?
Van Dijk thinking, what's he doing? What's this brother doing?
Why is he on the floor now?
Why are you rolling around like you've just been...
He's holding his face. He's got a mask on and he's holding his... What happened? Van Dijk comes across. It's a bit of a trailing arm, but it's not that. Get up, lad.
Get up, lad. You're embarrassing yourself here.
Doesn't hit his arm. He hits his shoulder. Doesn't even hit his face. Come on, mate. Get on with the game, you fucking dickhead. Is it a corner to them?
No.
Throw in near the corner flag. Van Dijk's just... I never even touched you, you fucking dickhead. Anyway, yeah, it's a throw into Napoli just by the corner flag in front of their own fans. Ibu's going to head it away. He's done a great clearance though to the edge of the box. Lobocca's shot is
piss poor as well, to be honest.
And it trickles through to Alisson Becker in goal. I think I might want a song.
What you want?
Who do I want? Let's have Virgil song.
Oh, well played.
Thiago
loose ball.
As he won, he's injured. Oh, fuck. Thiago hobbles away after the clash. He got caught on the foot. Take him off. I don't care what's wrong. I don't care if he's fine. Get him off. Come on, off you come. Thiago looks alright, by the way. The Liverpool are playing on. Take him off. That's it.
He's asking for the ball again straight away.
He's alright. He's fine, but just take him off. Get rid. Down the line from Trent. It's cut out. It's going to fall to Bobby. Can he make something of it? Oh, it's a bad ball, but Fab bailed him out.
Literally.
Here's Mo Salah. Going to play the 1-2 with Harvey. No, Harvey flicks it back to Fabinho, and it just wasn't there.
I don't think that's a foul, that though, you know. He just keeps dropping.
Anguissa goes
He's proper
down.
bought. He's proper. He bought that.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that wasn't it? It just fell on the floor, really. It was a weird flick by Harvey, but anyway, long ball over the top. Like Napoli, Liverpool are going to deal with that over there well. Yeah, Thiago's got time to turn, does really well, nice. Into Fabinho. Oh, be careful. Liverpool are playing themselves into traps here, you've got to be careful. It goes back to Ali. He's going to go long towards Harvey. How's your touch? It's good. To find Trent. Trent goes to the slicer. Oh, what a pass. Straight to Mo Salah. Mo Salah goes to the early cross. Oh, well defended. He was looking for Nunes. Bobby's going to win it back, is he?
Oh,
Not foul!
Come on.
Are we sure that's a foul?
Let the game play a little bit, my man.
Are we sure that's a foul, ref? Bobby on the edge of the box. Looks like he's half won the ball. The Becker went down. The pass by Trent's extraordinary. Look at that.
Onside.
It's just
not the best pass.
Was it a
Salah.
foul?
I think that's shoulder to shoulder. I think he's already going down. I think he's already going down. He looked off balance, but yeah. Shig Josh with the £5 super chat says, Steve, what's happening to me Salah clause coming to town? Xmas jumper. I suggested it last year. Paul and Chris said they were going to do it.
No idea.
I don't know.
That's Chris's job.
I don't know.
So I can't promise anything, Josh. I don't know anything about these things. That's very much a payjack job. The proper Christmas jumpers are out now, the knitted ones. Yeah, well, on pre-order now. I don't know where the printed one, what the plan is for them. But yeah, if you want one of the jumpers, redmenmerch.com, you get your pre-orders in. We have to do pre-orders because they take fucking ages to make. Got a woman there sitting, and Chris like that.
Year round, like
Page
that.
just sits and knits with his mum, I think that's who does them all. Right, there's Darwin Nunes on the left.
Really, first chance
on the ball, yeah. Plays it inside, good ball to... It was the Simicast, he just couldn't...
overrun it, couldn't reel it in.
It was a nice run by Costas, actually. Oh, Fab loses out.
Again, come on, Fab, come on. Win that now, win that off him without giving away the foul.
He fell on top of the ball.
He's hurt himself and he gives away the foul.
Are we sure that was a foul?
I mean, I don't think it was.
I think the ref just wanted to stop that game because Fabinho was laying on the ball. So he's decided he's fouled someone somewhere. He's got his hand on Levano's shoulder, I suppose.
Yeah, he goes down, doesn't get the ball.
Yeah, maybe.
Pops up with it.
For what it's worth, by the way, one goal has put Frankfurt top of that group.
First.
Straight ahead of Lisbon. So Frankfurt could, as it stands, are an option for Liverpool to play.
Okay. And Lisbon would be out at this
point. They'll be bottom. They've gone. That one goal has taken them from top of the group to bottom of the group. That's how mad Group D is.
Wow.
Group D is crazy. That's because Tottenham are drawing. That's a crazy group, that one. So yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt have gone top of the group. They're up 2-1.
And Lisbon were winning.
Yeah, 1-9. Right, here come Napoli on the attack. It's Osimhen into the box. He shoots. I think that's a deflection, is it?
He's asking for it.
Does he get it? I don't know. It went miles wide.
He looks happy enough.
I think no goal kick given. It was a wild effort. He just swings a leg at it.
Yeah, no,
I don't think it was a corner. It certainly hasn't been given. Right then, 11 minutes gone for Liverpool to score 4 goals. Come on, no, we're joking. Maybe one will do. Here's Fabinho.
Yeah, win it.
Win the game.
Round it off.
Is Nunes on? Yes. Oh, is Frankfurt's goal been disallowed? Is that someone's telling me in the chat? Or is that another goal? I don't know. We'll come back to it. Because here's Liverpool on the attack with Elliott down the line to Nunes. His cross is blocked. He's going to get a second bite at it.
That's not a bad
Throws
ball.
it in. It's going to fall to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Blocked. That would have second chance for Trent. Forced the Salah shoot. Saved.
Offside.
I think he probably would have been offside anyway.
Yeah.
Just stuck a leg out at it. Was he offside? I think so. Look, Trent's shot blocked.
Onside.
No, he was on. He wasn't offside.
He's on. That's what I'm saying. Onside.
Yeah.
Oof.
He just stuck a leg out at it, didn't he?
He would have went to the review, but I think Liverpool might have.
If that goes in, I think that's a goal given.
Yeah. Trig Josh says, Danny, I'd like us to win to give us some confidence and possibly set up a chain of wins in the Premier League.
It would be nice, yeah.
We've been fucking praying for that all season, lad.
Yeah, I was going to say, winning in the Champions League has done Liverpool no favours in following league games, I can tell you that for sure. Right then, less than 10 minutes to go at Anfield. It's Liverpool 0, Napoli 0. Long ball forward by Napoli's goalkeeper. Virgil wins his header.
Been a much better
takes it
performance.
down.
I know we haven't got the goals that we got against Ajax last week, but I feel like this performance has been
Better. Here's
better.
Kvaratskhelia. He's on the run.
The chance,
Puts it over the bar.
apart from the chances created, because I know like, obviously when we scored 3 goals, we did create quite a bit last week, but
We
I
look
feel
more
like
defensively solid.
Yeah, I feel like the rest of the team just seems a lot more balanced and compact, whereas the one thing that the Diamond did offer was there was just mad creativity, but there was no real stability, and everyone just seemed to be at odds of what their defensive responsibilities were.
Both games, even Leeds was the same, wasn't
Yeah, Leeds was the exact same. So
it?
I think we've lost a bit of that forward fluidity.
We've looked a bit more solid, haven't we? You're right.
But we have looked
Trent with
solid.
a big switch. Can he get to Nunes? No, he can't.
He can't.
Is it
That's
right
it.
there?
You've got to try and get those switches. You've got to try and bring him into play.
Yeah, he's playing left wing at the minute. It's Darwin Nunes. Throw in for the Reds. But first, is Napoli going to make a couple more subs? They're finally taking Kvaratskhelia off, which I think
Caradonna is on.
Yeah, I think Trent will be happy to see that one. Although
Elmas is coming on.
Yeah, I think Trent will be happy for Kvaratskhelia to be going off. And who else is off? It's Lobotka, is it, going off? Yeah.
Stanislav Lobotka.
Yeah, it's Zielinski coming on for him.
Man, they normally start him as well. Pietro.
Yeah, there's the double change there for Napoli. Surprised Liverpool haven't made more subs, but I thought he'd just make 5. It's only 2 so far, isn't it?
And one was forced.
One was a forced head injury, right? Yeah. Maybe because because Tottenham game's Sunday, he wants lads playing. I don't know, but I thought by now he'd have made all 5 subs. Excuse me, as Liverpool play off on the back.
I thought we played them on the 5th. Has it been moved that game?
It's Sunday night.
Yeah,
Sunday at
night.
T-Town.
Oh, well, that's alright, I guess.
Right, ball forward towards Salah.
Plays
Control.
it back.
Finds Alexander-Arnold. He's trying to look for a long ball. Didn't have one, so he give it to Thiago. He's going to be forced backwards though.
Come on, we've got people shouting in the comment, attack.
I think Liverpool
says
now
next summer Kvaratskhelia to Liverpool. Yeah,
I'd have him, but it cost a lot of money. Right then, here's Alexander-Arnold with room to play a ball down the line. Can he find Salah just a little bit ahead of him? Kim's going to win that one. He's been impressive tonight.
Kim's been excellent.
Yeah, he has. He's been excellent. You're right. He's done really, really well. Trent flicks it inside to Fab. Then goes backwards to Kanate.
Just plays it safe. Which a guy in his form I don't really blame, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I say. Here's Costas. Cross comes in. Can Liverpool get a head on it? No.
Nope. They're just
Napoli had it again. Thiago takes it down.
Oh.
Surely he was fouled, no?
Yeah, ref's giving nothing there.
Liverpool have won the ball back. So he didn't have to make a decision, did he, when they had the ball? It looked a foul. But Liverpool are playing on with Virgil.
Who's that? Costas plays the ball in, and it's going to be a corner for Liverpool.
Another little corner for the Reds. Costas with his man bun goes over there to take it.
Can I be man bun to man bun link up? Come on. Let's go.
Liverpool got Nunes, Firmino, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Kanate, Salah all in the box. Corner comes in.
Yes!
Virgil's header!
No!
Is that in?
No.
Mo Salah kicks it over the line. Is one of them in?
It's not.
Someone scored. I think it's Mo Salah's goal. I'm pretty sure it's Salah's goal. I don't know if Virgil's went over the line. Mo Salah's definitely went over the line.
They're celebrating like they know. They know for a fact.
That's a goal.
And it is.
The refs give the goal. I just don't know who scored it. Virgil's header was at the goal. He spilled it on. It falls to Salah. I'm sure it was Salah.
Whoever said about corners before, there's
Here's
another example.
Let's have a little look then. Let's see. Van Dijk wins his header.
Yeah, it's Van Dijk's
I think
goal.
it might be Van Dijk's goal. I think that one's over the line in the first place, maybe. If not, Salah's definitely is.
Well,
the fella's in the goal by the time he saves Salah's.
Well, he's headed his head.
So I wonder who's going to get that goal to. We'll find out shortly. Let's see.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, Salah's definitely in.
Over the line. But does Verges cross it first?
Oh, it's Nunes.
Oh, it's Nunes. Man-bun to man-bun.
Darwin Nunes' header, it was right. I do apologise. It was Nunes. And was it Longhi? Oh, there's a lot to unpack here. I've got no fucking idea who scored that.
It's a man-bun to man-bun combination. Come on.
Yeah, it was Nunes, you're right. I've got no idea who scored that goal. It might have been Nunes, it might have been Salah, or it might have been an own goal.
Might have still been Van Dijk. Fuck knows.
I don't know. But Liverpool's winning.
Who's your money on?
I think it was Salah. Always Liverpool's triple subs. They're bringing the kids on. Nice to see.
Ooh.
A debut for Calvin Ramsey.
Look how they look.
Bajcetic and Carvalho are all coming on. It's Roberto Firmino off. Can someone tell me who scored?
Carvalho comes on for Bobby. Thiago's going off for...
I got no idea who scored, by the way. Thiago's off, Trent's off, and Firmino's off. We've got Ramsey on, Bajcetic on, and Carvalho on. I got no idea who scored that goal. Everyone's saying Salah for me. Let's see. Can someone if someone
People
can find out by full time,
I'd
appreciate it. The BBC are giving it to Salah. Okay, that'll do me.
BBC
if you can't trust the BBC, who can you trust? I've probably said off all the conspiracy theorists now. Right then, here come Napoli looking for an equaliser maybe. Oh, nice, straight in there was Costas. Imagine we scored 4, lad. from here. Oh, Bajcetic, welcome to the Champions League, son. Just been wiped out. Liverpool got the ball out, continuing on the attack.
Come on, boys, we still got to move that ball quicker.
It is
well.
Nice,
does really
nice,
well.
Yeah, does,
nice.
Yeah. Man on! Nice from
well
Fabinho.
Played. Yeah, just well played.
Here is Fab again, long ball over, looking for Salah, cut out. Napoli look like they really want this equaliser, don't they? They've upped the tempo, which I didn't think they'd be arsed, but there they go. The ball's broke to Darwin Nunes. Darwin Nunes, ball out wide to Harvey Elliott. Elliott's going to dink it in. Cleared. Are you going to take the corner? No, it's stayed in to Harvey
angle,
again.
Yeah, it looked like a weird angle.
Nice first touch for number 22. Calvin Ramsey, nice though. Little Cruyff turn on you. Oh, lovely from Elliott round the corner. Nice from Liverpool. Good footy this. I'm enjoying this. Go on, lads. The kids are taking the piss. Here's Mo Salah into the box. Across the goal. Carvalho. Oh, he has a chance.
That was lovely build-up play from Liverpool. Lovely build-up play though. Steve, talk us through this one.
Yeah, it was Elliott, Ramsey, Carvalho, Salah all intertwined. Salah finds Carvalho and he pokes her over the body. He had time. It was a good move, you're right. Nice to see the young lads over on this right-hand side. There's your mate coming on, by the way.
Oh, there he is. Giovanni Simeone.
Osimhen. And Ndombele's gone off for Raspadori. There you go. Hitch and Baz. Sky and BBC here calling it Salah's goal, 7th of the season. Thanks very much for the super chat and for letting me know, Baz, I think. Right then, Liverpool with Simicast finds Carvalho out to Salah. Oh, Mo! Another bad touch from Mo Salah. He's had a few of those today. Don't get smashed, Mo. It's fine. There you go. He's won well. Turn. Carvalho with room to turn. He's done just that. Goes to... What was that?
Oh, it was a weird pass.
He didn't shoot or cross. He just give it away. Anyway, Liverpool try and recycle the ball. Again, it's Mo Salah.
Everyone in the group chat saying that's Salah.
Yeah,
Salah's goal. It's got to be. Thank you, the boot room. Big up the lads.
Down the line... and there you go. Finally, the graphics have given it to Mo Salah. Salah's touch has been stinky all game. He hasn't. He has. You're right. He's
got the most important one, and that's the one that puts us 1-0 up.
He's got rubber boots on as Calvin Ramsey's fouled by Herman Lozano. Nice to see Calvin getting a debut.
I thought this kid was a myth. I thought he was a hologram at one point. Didn't think he existed.
Been a long
but
time
here he is.
coming, hasn't it?
He's
tall. I'll give you that. First time seeing him live. I've obviously seen the videos of him from his time at Aberdeen. But yeah.
Can Liverpool find 3 more goals?
In injury time. There's probably 15 minutes of it because that VAR took 10 hours.
Took the piss, didn't it?
But they are into it. They have time now. As Liverpool give the ball away, the clock. They haven't told me. 7 minutes.
He wasn't. He was halfway there. Fucking.
I'll be honest. I can do without this.
Fucking hell.
So I've just heard the sigh from Tom, and he's gone for fuck's sake.
I've got to be like.
Tom's got dinner cooking.
Innit?
Oh, Napoli with a quick throw in. They're trying to get into the box. We're going to corner, have they? Yeah.
to change all of his graphics again. Yeah, let's just keep it as it is. Yeah, man, let's wrap it up here, boys. Nothing silly.
The VAR, it was all the VAR and the million subs, right? Napoli corner for the Italians. In it comes, it's headed clear.
Well
the front
done, doesn't
post.
beat the first man.
Big Darwin Núñez with the clearance.
Oh no, just behind your lappy.
Oh, I can't see what's happening.
There you go.
Me lappy. The ball's in the box, something's happening, I can't see. Shot over the bar. This happens every week and I'm never prepared for it. Standby mode. This the other one. Look, it happens every week. No. Silver one.
Yeah, there you go.
Tom, can you write down to turn this off? Someone write this down. The fucking power saving modes every week in the 90th minute. One day I'm going to miss a goal. Dan, make a note of this. So, Errol, write it down. Everyone, someone remember. Next week, guys, if you're joining me for the next watch-along, remind us to turn the fucking power saving off.
Do you know where you should write it? On the box, yeah.
I'll write, because if I write it down, I'll forget.
If I write it, I'll still forget it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a fucking idiot. This is what I have people for.
The press.
Like the wife. I'll tell her as well. Text me next week, she won't forget. Fucking memory like an elephant. Right then is Carvalho with the interception. He's done well actually because he read the flight of the ball. Oh, be careful! Ooh, I thought the guy was going to intercept his back pass. He didn't, but Alisson was rushed into a clearance.
See, this was all I needed against Leeds. I shouldn't really.
Wobbly Banana set the power saver for 3 hours, not 2. Yeah, I think it is. I think we go live so early with the team news and stuff. But yeah, we are right. Or just don't turn the telly on until the match starts. Is probably the best option we've got. It is. I walk in all the time and it's just on.
Yeah.
Fucking Blackpool Illuminations in here.
So you don't want to see the energy bill for the studio.
Yeah, man. Napoli corner driven in. It's headed clear by Virgil van Dijk and Harvey Elliott. No, it's gone out for a throw in.
Still about 12 minutes left of added time, guys. So just get yourself a cuppa, get yourself settled.
Yeah, we've got ages left,
yeah.
Napoli on the attack once again.
They put a ball in. It's a good ball, but Alisson, big.
Nice.
Get the Yali chance because he now springs Liverpool on the attack, which has worked well.
Go on,
Darwin.
Who's you going to
take him on? And
nice.
He pushes him on.
Darwin Núñez across.
Oh yes! Oh, Lord have mercy!
Is that the
how Salah not got something on that?
It's the brilliant defending. Absolutely incredible. Mo Salah thought he had a tap in at the back post. Darwin Núñez he beats Kim. No one's got past Kim all game. It's brilliant. It's absolutely Salah's fantastic fuming. Defending.
He's just gutted in himself because he knows that was a tap in, but fuck me, Kim there.
I've been so impressed. It was Ostergaard that time. Kim got smoked for once. Costas' corner comes in. Punched by the goal. I think
give away a free
someone's gone down. Darwin's been booked.
What? For what this time?
there was a clash in the box. I think it was Simeone's lad. Your mate. Let's have a look. No, it was Elmas.
No,
what?
You've got to get up.
Darwin, don't get involved though. He does.
He
clubs him around the back of the head. Fuck's sake, Darwin. You've been fucking sent off for webbing someone once. Don't do that, son. Don't do that. Yeah, it was a little bit naive. He's a fucking loose cannon and I love him so much.
He's mad as a box.
Honestly, he is fucking crazy.
Trig Josh.
Fucking hell, Errol, Paul's high pitch laugh and Liverpool scores got constant competition. Did you do high pitch something?
I don't know, might have done.
Yeah.
I tend to lose a lot of control when Liverpool do shit that I either know how it's going to end up or just randomly just catch me off guard.
Right then, there's still 16 hours to go in this fucking game.
My bad.
As Alisson plays it long towards Salah, can't get there. Napoli looking for a very late equaliser. To be fair to them, they haven't given up. They bomb them forward when they can. I've been so impressed by Napoli. They've been really good, but it's nice for Liverpool to get a win. And they've won a throw-in over on the right-hand side. Herman Levano wasn't agreeing with the linesman's decision. He's given it very much the...
I don't know if I can say like that and then say pizza or pizzeria.
But he's Mexican, so you probably can.
Oh, he's Mexican? Okay.
Don't be...
So, hey, Holmes.
Okay. Soz.
Well, was it the pizza show?
Yeah, but that would have been okay. Fucking hell. Oh, we're going to be so in trouble.
Nah, Mexicans are cool, man. We're good.
Right, then here come Napoli on the attack again. Switched out to the right-hand side. Maybe can... Costas can't stop the cross he does in the end. Is that another corner? Oh! What's happened there? The ref ran straight. Is Costa having a little argy-bargy with our mate Herving? Corner for Napoli, is it? Yeah. Napoli sending men forward. They're asking for the in-swinger in the box. There's two lads over there. They're telling the left footer, you take it, we want the in-swinger. They're all up. Why not? Out-swinger, never mind. It's right across the box. Be careful. Across. Calvin Ramsey's got to get out to Anguissa. Stand up, don't dive in. He's been beaten. Out to the back post, and Harvey Elliott's done really well. Mo Salah's thinking,
I'm off.
Salah. Go on, Mo.
Now he's got to use his pace. He's up against it. He's asking a hell of a lot. And that was really good defending. But Salah does well. There was not much he could do there. He's always running away from goal.
Yeah. It was 17, I think, who chased them back. If there is a 17 on the pitch, you might have mistook that. Let's have a little look.
Salah there, he does well. He just runs the ball into the space. It was 17. Whoever that guy is, and he just does well. He had the yards on Salah.
Oliveira.
And we are approaching.
We scored off the last corner. Can we score another one here? That's probably going to be the last kick there. We are 7 minutes into this horrendously long match. Corner comes in. Van Dijk header!
Free header.
It's in! Someone scored after I don't know!
You off what?
I think he saved Van Dijk's header and Nunes has been flagged offside for the tapping, is what I think's happened. Tom's made up in there. Let's have a look. Van Dijk's header. Yeah, Nunes is off. Oh, it's going to be close. They're going to fucking get the lines out here. Was that going in anyway? Was it going in? Could Darwin have just left it? Is the question.
I'll know.
We're going to have a fucking VAR check, aren't we?
I'll know.
Was that going in? Was it going to trickle over the line? If Nunes never hit it in?
I don't know, you know. Tom's there in the back changing graphics again. He's having to do a
Liverpool may or may not have scored. I'm sure that was going in. Nunes just wellied it in front. I think it was going in. We're getting the lines out. Fuck's sake.
Oh, the graphics, the 3D men are back out. How long left? Yeah, Riley, honestly.
17 hours. I'm sure that was going in. You know, I think Darwin stole
he's
one
off. He's off.
Let's have a look. Van Dijk's header. It's the fella behind him. Look, what's this? Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, he's
on.
He's on.
Yes!
He's on.
Go ahead, Darwin, lad.
It was going to hit the post and go in anyway. Darwin stole himself a goal bonus. That's onside. From that angle we've seen, that's a goal.
It's gotta be. Come on.
Get it, the big fella.
Fuming. Look. He doesn't look.
That's a goal. Can we just, Tom? I think it's going to be a goal.
Nick Trape's got 80 quid riding on this for your sake, my guy.
Yeah.
I hope.
But I bet you there's loads out there with Salah 1-0 going, fucking don't give a goal. But someone's got Salah 2-0 and they're desperate for it. Gamble response. He's on. That's on.
He's on side, mate.
So it's the right back's foot is playing him on. Goal given. Yes. Darwin Nunes bags himself a goal. He gives a cheer. he's cheering.
Like, what?
Virgil's laughing as well.
Are you mad?
They're all cheering. Darwin's. What's his goal bonus? That's probably cost us 50 grand to fucking Benfica. He's probably got some type of goal clause in. But Darwin Nunes' goal has been given. Last kick of the game and it takes 5 minutes as it Baz. It's been 99 minutes. For fuck's sake. Is the full-time whistle on?
Yeah, full-time whistle's on.
The full-time whistle is gone. Tom, change it.
Give him a check.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, we're waiting for you. Oh, the graphics are changing. Oh no! Come on, Tom! Come on, Tom! I don't know.
It was plus like 7.
It's like plus 56, Tom. I think it might have been the 96th minute. Right, then there we go. The final whistle goes at Anfield. Mo Salah, 85th minute goal, poking home at the saved header from Virgil van Dijk from close range. And then in the 98th minute, Darwin Nunes does the exact same it was probably going in anyway off Van Dijk's saved head. It was trickling in, but Darwin Núñez initially flagged offside, but he gives the goal. He was onside after the VAR check. And yes, Liverpool end their Champions League group stage with yet another win. Of course, the 2-0 win wasn't enough to take them to the top of the group. They will finish in second place, but they get a very, very much needed win, Errol, and a very much needed clean sheet. And what I would say is that two excellent sides. I thought Napoli were brilliant there for the most part. They're a very good team. Liverpool matched them and get the job done. And like I say, confidence-wise, great. Salah will be made up for his goal. Núñez will be made up for his goal. And you can walk into Tottenham with a little bit more confidence, I suppose, because Liverpool have shown there. And this, again, this is the inconsistency of the Reds so far. They've just played very, very well against a very, very good team there.
Well, yeah, and you'll take massive confidence. The formation seemed to work a lot more in our favour today. Yeah. I think that's one noteworthy in that respect. I also think the clean sheet, as you mentioned, is a massive boost for the lads' confidence. Another fine example of set pieces, I think, all season for us, really. One of the things that I've noticed is set pieces. We've become really effective at them.
Yes.
And we've managed to find different scorers at different times to be able to go on and score. Núñez almost comes up with an assist for the set piece, getting on the end of a cross from Costas. We already know Costas' ability from a dead ball situation. Ultimately, this is probably, in terms of the performance, not necessarily just the result, because again, it didn't seem like it was high stakes, but in terms of knowing that you're going to be up against a really good team that are going to be up for it, I genuinely feel as though this was one of our better performances for us this season. Yep. It's been hard to really judge us against the likes of Bournemouth. It was hard to judge us against the Rangers. City seemed like a bit of an anomaly for how well we performed and was able to keep them out. But I think in terms of knowing this Napoli side, knowing that they haven't been beaten all season across all competitions, knowing that they're flying high in the Serie A, it was a really, really important win for us today, and I think we should take a lot of confidence from that. But like anything with Liverpool at the moment, the only certainty is that we've been inconsistent. We can go on and friggin' win today, but we might drop a stinker against Tottenham on the weekend. That's just how we've been and we found ourselves. So, in isolation, I've enjoyed the Champions League because we can have it as a welcome distraction, but the reality is the hard work's going to have to start again for these lads tomorrow, and they're going to have to kind of reprogram themselves to focus on the weekend's task ahead. Absolutely.
But like I say, when Liverpool, the aim is to get out the Champions League. Liverpool did that. They actually only lost one game. It just so happens that Napoli did the same, and it was because they whacked us in that very first game of the tournament. Liverpool got the job done. Yeah, in terms of like other results around the league, of course, we know Tottenham got a very, very late win at the top there. So yeah, coming second place could be an issue. I mean, FC Porto were there for us, and if things go as they usually go,
are in there as well, aren't they?
No, they come second. So it's as it stands. I'll go through the table right now very, very quickly. Obviously, Porto won their group, so they're an option. Bayern are an option. We can't draw Tottenham, of course. Chelsea, Milan, we'll cross that bridge later, but it looks like it's going to be Chelsea. So we can't draw them, obviously. Real Madrid, we can't get Man City. PSG. So basically, you're looking at one of PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, or Porto. So
we're up against it. It's not easy.
That's the difference between coming top and second. Yes, again, things could change tomorrow and other results can happen. But as it stands, that looks like the most likely one of those four. But again, things change because other teams can't draw other teams. It'll all work itself out. But Liverpool, job done. But it looks like, Errol, it's going to be a difficult last 16 game, whoever it is, really. Everyone will be desperate for it to be.
But it's going to be,
it is what it is.
Well, yeah, for me it is what it is. But on top of that, I expect it to be a completely different Liverpool side, mentally, personnel potentially, and form-wise. I feel as though it will be a completely different Liverpool side by the time we come back to the
games are so far away, aren't they?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It almost feels like, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat or maybe yourself, but that difference in time feels like the Liverpool side that was chasing a quad to this point in time has been a team that could pretty much brush aside anyone, and all of a sudden we struggle for form 4 or 5 months later. Well, you're going to go all of November now. This is the first day of November, so we've practically all of November, all of December, all of January, and then the middle of February. So that's the better part of 3.5, nearly 4 months before you're going to come up against your opposition. That's almost the same space of time that our form has flipped on its head.
The first game, it could be as late, by the way, it depends on the games, but like the round of 16 games, because they split the round of 16 up, it's either the 14th or the 15th or the 25th. It could be near the end of Feb. It could be like the middle of March before you play the second leg of that.
There's a long time. So our form completely should be...
There's a transfer window for us and the whole of Europe, so it's a long way off. So who knows by now? We'll figure it all out later down the line. But yeah, it's a... Well, going back to this game, we'll talk more about it later, by the way. We've got the fan reaction, so if you head over to the socials, Errol will have you covered there. Get your thoughts and comments in now, and I'll read the best of those out later on. I'll be at the board for the player ratings, and then later on again, Redmen Plus, we have the full instant match reaction, and tomorrow morning, the final word. There's also coverage from the ground right now, where Paul and Chloe and the guys are down there, so you have tons to get you covered. And we'll go into in-depth in loads of things later on. But I just want to talk about this formation change very, very quickly. Is it a one-off just because he wanted to give certain players a rest?
No.
Or do you think he's going back to 4-3-3?
I think he'll, from what he's seen today, I think 4-3-3. Again, now we've got the option of Canate back there defensively as well, kind of being able to come in and...
We looked a lot more solid,
a lot more solid. You'll be able to kind of rely on the high line again, or look to try and rest on the high line, I should say. And then on top of that, I think you've also got the likes of, as you mentioned before, the additions in midfield now that you can kind of call to keep that level there, to keep the engine, to keep the energy within midfield. I think there are options. I think Harvey Elliott, I gave him, I was a little bit hard on him the other day because I didn't think he had his best game, but I think he came on in replacing Milner pretty much from the start of the second half. I think he did really well. I think he was worked really hard and managed to do well on that right-hand side. I think as the longer the game went on, I think the better we looked. We looked in more control of the game as well. The one thing that you could probably notice is there wasn't a whole host of chances created from open play. But I'll take that right now if we go...
We've always been dangerous of set pieces. The issue we've had, mate, for a while has been we've leaked so many goals. The clean sheet was massive. I'm with you, by the way, when you said Ibu's back. He was... And I don't mean... I like Joe Gomez, but he hasn't had a great couple of weeks.
He's been
up and down, and Canate was just much better. We saw it with Matip. I thought Matip has looked head and shoulders above him as well. So I'm with you. We did look more solid. And again, it's hard to say, is it because the formation change? Is it because Ibu's in? It's probably a combination of both. Got a super chat here from Ahmed who says, brilliant, that was a fight out there. Thiago's world class and Fab, I think, did well today. Still looks a little bit of a yard up, but I'm proud of the boys. Yeah, and I'm with you. Fabinho did look, but that's his formation. He either plays in that 3, the base of a 3, or as 1 as of a 2. I don't think he can play that. At the moment, the diamond, Liverpool did look more solid down the middle. Any chances Napoli got really,
right,
it was all down their left or right, and even then...
He didn't create loads.
It wasn't... No, Alisson didn't have to make it what you'd say. It was a hard save. So I'm with you. It has been very, 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 very good night for Liverpool, albeit a very extended one because of amazing VAR checks. And like I say, we did win 2-0. It could have been, if not for the guy's shoulder being offside off a set piece, it could have been a different story. But the offside's offside. Liverpool's the defensive line did its job there. Nice that Salah on that, on this hunt for the Champions League Golden Boot here we made up. Darwin gets yet another goal, albeit one I could have scored. What the difference is, when you're looking at your judging players, it's another one for his stats. He's always involved in stuff. It's just a nice feel-good factor. Liverpool didn't win the game 4-0, didn't top the group. I understand that. They're probably going to get a difficult game, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I suppose, like I say, for those two in particular, a nice little confidence boost.
Yeah, and it's one less thing that Klopp has to worry about now. You don't have to worry about the pressure of the Champions League. And again, like, if I'm sitting here trying to dissect Liverpool's season so far, there are so many things you can kind of pull apart, and there'll be a lot of people that'll say, it's been hard lines, we've been a little bit unlucky, players have been injured, and there are extenuating circumstances which makes you think, do you know what, you don't want to be overly critical. And the last person that wants to be overly critical in any situation is probably Jurgen Klopp. He's probably a big believer. He's going to be a big believer and back his team and his players. So what's the most useful thing for him to kind of keep season's hopes alive is our season at worst can now only be over in March. We've almost guaranteed ourselves that we will be fighting for something come March.
Yes.
So
it's a good point.
In terms of being able to keep people mentally at the level and keep people engaged and give people a reason to dig deep, We've got that now, so it's one less worry that he has to, he's not having to worry about the added pressure of, Liverpool have crashed out of the Champions League and all of the extra kind of scrutiny that comes with not qualifying.
And also, if they got beat tonight, because Napoli are a good team and they could have beat Liverpool at some point, like I say, it's just another one where, Liverpool have lost again, but they've won. You know what I mean? And there's no losing streaking out. They've just lost one game and now they've won another one again. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we get from this. But yeah, and
look at what it means to them. They look like they wanted to prove, do you know what I mean? And
we're all shit. Yeah. Like, they embarrassed us in that first game. Me and Chris sat here, and it was embarrassing. The goals they scored
were too easy.
Mate, it was awful. So Liverpool got red. What Liverpool need to figure out now, mate, is that consistent level. Because City up here, down here for Forest, then you have up here for, relatively up there for Ajax, down there for Leeds, up here for Napoli. You've got to learn to stay up there, because Tottenham away is not going to be an easy game. They're going to be buzzing, because they've just, with the last minute winner away from home, they're going to be buzzing as well. Liverpool needs to figure out a way to take this form into the next couple of games, because there's going to be there'll be changes. I would be shocked if Curtis Jones plays left wing against Tottenham, for example. So Liverpool just need to figure out now how they can get on a bit of a roll. They haven't got long left. Like I said, they play Tottenham, then they play Derby. Is that right? And then Southampton.
Yeah.
3 games left, and then they're off for a long old while. So when you say you need to search for consistency, you're looking really at 2 games, because the League Cup's going to be a massively changed side. They've got to find consistency in the Tottenham and Southampton game again. I can't sit here and say I am confident they're going to do that, because we've crossed this bridge before. But if they play like they've just played there, they'll get points and they'll win 6 points. I think if they play like they've just played there,
it's hard to bet against them if they go on and if they play like that. But then the other thing is, as you mentioned, it's hit and miss. You can't call it. It's Jekyll and Hyde right now. It's a flip of a coin which Liverpool side's ultimately going to turn up. And as much as I'd love to just blindly back them, I can't right now have that level of faith to say, they're going to go out next game and do the business. I think one thing for sure is that formation helps give them the foundation to do the business.
Yeah,
because they're all used to it.
Across you there, because Scott Hawkes has just said that with the super chat. Thanks very much, Scott. $25, you're a legend. Better formation of Fab, looked like Fab, both working because of the other. Come on, you Reds. And yeah, you're right that you and Scott are agreeing there. That I wonder if he sticks with that now, because I think you're right. It looked a lot better there, didn't it? To round it up, what your last couple of thoughts on that one?
Happy, I'll happy. I say I was looking forward to tonight's game just because of the distraction. I love watching us play, but it's been
less pressure.
When there's not even that. I love watching us play when there is the pressure, mate. But we've got to be good enough to, otherwise you'd embarrass yourselves. And there's been a few games where we've embarrassed ourselves and we've played underneath the level. And I don't think we've deserved to be able to sit there and enjoy it, but it happens. That's football. You've got to play yourself through bad patches of form. And I think the Champions League has been that distraction for us this season, where the lads have just went, you know what, shackles are off, let's just get out there and play our game. Yeah, we had a bit of a wobble in the first game, but every other game we've been able to do enough to get us over the line. And I think that is because teams naturally play into wanting to play us anyway, so it suits us. I think teams that want to play us, we always find a way to best, because we are a better all-round outfit than a lot of teams across Europe. I think it's when, as we've said in the past, teams in the Premier League that want to stick to what they do really well to try and maximise their opportunity of taking away points have punished us, and we've been on the receiving end of punishments rather than being the ones that have dished them out. But in terms of this game, mate, I enjoyed it. I felt like it was a lot more of a composed performance from us. I was never sat here feeling nervous, and maybe the nerves aren't there because there's not the stakes there. But at the same time, none of Napoli's play had me thinking, fucking hell, they've had us under the cosh for fucking 20 minutes. We need a breather and we need to just get the ball up the field and, like, you know, get the ball in their half or anything like that. I just felt like, we've played a lot better. And if I'm being honest, I expect that we probably go on to score at least one goal. And it came a little bit late, but we still got there in the end through a set piece.
Absolutely. Okay, Liverpool then round off their Champions League group stage with a 2-0 win over Napoli. Keep an eye out on the channel later on. Errol will be back very, very shortly with the fan reaction shows. I'll be over the ball for the player ratings. I see there's content coming from the ground as well with Paul's reaction. Chloe's down there with the guys outside as well, so she'll find out who she can chat to. And like I say, later on, instant match reaction over on redmenplus.com. Come and join us if you haven't already. I know there's not many games left before the World Cup, but honestly, the content we've got planned for the World Cup break will have you entertained. My Liverpool debut will be out very, very shortly. The teasers and trailers have been seeping out ever so slightly. Dan's doing a good job with those. We had some amazing content. And like I say, get in the Discord chat, come and get involved. Like I say, stick together, nice big virtual hug. We'll get through this winter of World Cup and no Reds together. Fingers crossed we're going there with another 3 wins, because hopefully Liverpool can build on this one. What was a very, very good performance against Napoli. I think just about deserved to win on the balance of play. Maybe it was tight, but just about edged it, did the Reds. Yeah, a couple of VAR checks went in their favour, all that kind of stuff, but in the end, the Reds win, and that's always a bonus. Thanks to Errol, thanks to you guys for watching and listening and joining us today for the watch-along. We'll catch you next time. See you all soon. Take care.
Get closer to Liverpool Football Club and the amazing city of Liverpool with Redmen Plus. More content for your eyes and ears, documentaries, extra bonus Redmen shows, podcast features, interviews. Get close to the culture of Liverpool Football Club on Redmen Plus.